Hey, what's going on there, everybody? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Getting ready for having some turkey. Hope everybody is anyway. Yeah, I got some new stuff here with Mon Bazou. One of which being brand new interface as far as nice little new doodads here. So a little bit of an overhaul, I guess, as far as in this latest update, I guess, as far as to that. There's a couple other things that are brand new to the gameplay. One of which is a portable game console, question mark, something like that. So we got to figure out where that's at. It gives you the ability to save anywhere you want, as opposed to just at the PC. So that's pretty cool. So just kind of doing a quick little rundown, I guess, as far as of what's new in here. So on top of what we still have in the game, you know, what we have available to us, it's just that much more, just like I've pretty much always said. The fact that we've got anything that's added to this game on top of what's already in it, I think it's just going to make it that much better. And yeah, so this is where we finished off last week here at the racetrack. So yeah, we did get ourselves stocked up with some poutine and some maple syrup over here, so that we have some sustenance here. We did do, we attempted one of the time trials, I guess, as far as in the coning, I guess, as far as to try and beat 51 seconds. That's going to be a tough time. The best we were able to get was 54.702. So yeah, we got some work to do on that. So there's some other things here at the Speedway that we do have the ability to participate in, one of which is a derby. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but you got to sign up for it, and it happens at a particular time. They kind of let you know. I don't know if it's during the day, at night, on the weekend. Not 100% sure, but that's definitely going to be something fun, I guess, to be able to check out. Without further ado, just as we always try to stay on top of our maple syrup production here, we need to get back over to the house. So we'll probably go ahead and I did try to, I don't know if I did that last week, but I know post-fact, at least if anyway, I did try to get a hold of Marvin here at the Speedway. He usually will say that he's on his way, but he never shows up. So I'm not really going to rely, I guess, on Marvin, I guess, as far as to pick us up. We're just going to go ahead and go back to the house with the car. We did bring the derby car over here, so that was pretty cool. So we got that at least over here. We can always traverse, I guess, as far as back and forth with the car here, so that'd be cool. Old man mini tub, is that what I'm reading right? Welcome on in. That's a pretty fantastic name, I have to mention. Let's see, let's get this thing started up. We'll head on over to the house. I need a new bolt, looks like, on this. We did replace a lot of bolts, the old bolts here on the car. Looks like I gotta replace the one on the steering wheel. I'll have to see if I do have one at the house. If I do, we'll go ahead and get that changed out. That looks kind of nasty. But let's see, park and brake. Let's head on over back to the house and check our maple syrup production. Yeah, so the fact that only got to shave off about 3 seconds off our time trial on the Speedway. Or was the road course? I take that back. So I guess you got to do these things in order. I think that's the other conclusion that I came to. You would have to do the different races with the time trials and whatever with the car in order. So definitely some things we got to work on. It makes it kind of fun. We did do the drag. We did get some. Is this weeds coming through my track? What's going on here? Is that a part of the update? And it wasn't. I didn't have weeds coming through here before. That's weird. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of the update. I forget how to get out of this place. There we go. Found it. All right, let's go ahead back to the house over the Sugar Shack. Pretty cool that we do have the access to the Speedway, that's for sure. Good stuff. Oh, gotta find that gear. Oh. This car is a handful if you're not careful with it. You gotta tame that beast. We're gonna race this guy. Mimi coming through. This car is fun to drive, I guess, as far as if you drive it right. You go a little crazy with it. It can bite you. All right, so we're on a Sunday, late afternoon, closing in on Sunday, rolling into Monday. But we're gonna go see how we're doing on our map. Oh, we got a Christmas tree out here. I haven't checked the town out since the latest update, so we got a couple Christmas trees out here by the decoration store. Fancy. So we're getting ready for all the holidays. I don't see any turkey stuff. We got a Christmas tree over here by the post office. Well, that's not the post office. So I got a lot of cool decorations here. It's pretty neat. There's supposed to be some upgrades, I guess, to the bunker. Guess we need to check that out at some point. Oh yeah, I'm liking the Christmas trees. That's pretty cool. Hey, what is Sunday? Did I ever come over here and say hello to Roger Dodger? I don't remember. I might have done that last week, but just to make sure. We'll leave the car running. I think I might have already, but let's check it out. How's it going? It's going. So we don't need to buy anything from Roger Dodger, just trying to get that friendship up here. So this is what's also nice, is to kind of expand on the user interface upgrades that have been made again in this latest update. Much cleaner, I do have to admit. Not quite as primitive, I guess, as far as you can say that. So we are up to 40 officially, I guess, as far as with Roger Dodger. From what I do understand, there's nothing you really gain, I guess, as far as with the friendships. It may come later down the road, I guess, as far as with the update, is what Santa Goat has mentioned. But as it stands for right now, you don't really gain anything with Roger getting full friendship, let alone Eric. So those are two that we know for sure. Everything else that we have gotten friendship for, like Norman, of course, Mom, brother Frank, and also Jacques, we've gotten some pretty good, cool perks, I guess, as far as from that. Kind of something like that. Old man mini tub. Kind of do play that somewhat of a role in this game, that's for sure. We do have some in our bunker. Let's check this out here. Oops, I got to put the parking brake on. Let's go check this out over at the bunker. On top of getting our maple syrup barrels all situated. Come on, here. Yeah, I'm digging the decorations here for the this latest update as well. A lot of cool things in here so far that I'm noticing. Old man in a tub. Oh, mini tub. I was reading it as mini tub. My thanks. I appreciate the clarification on that. Old man in the tub. Gotcha. Well, welcome on in. Yeah, we do process some cannabis here, also known as the devil's lettuce, here in the game. And we've sold at least one batch over to our smoking buddies. We've sold at least one batch and made about 10 grand. So they tend to like getting sold the big packs, as far as in groups of 27, which is kind of an odd number. Oh, Bunny Rabbit. Bunny Rabbit's probably heading back to the house, I guess, as far as buckle down, I guess, as far as for the end of the day. That's at least one time to see the Bunny Rabbit. Do you think it's worth it? It's a fun thing to do. I like all the versatility in this game, to be honest, I guess, as far as I think your biggest money maker is going to be your maple syrup. Now we got the better part of. This will be the 33rd episode, and that's definitely what I've come to find that is the biggest moneymaker is the maple syrup. To get the trees, I mean, not that you can't make a pretty decent amount of money on. So every batch of 27 bundles that you sell to the buddies, I guess, over at their place, you get 10 grand. So you can do the math, I guess, as far as to determine. Now, we're up to, as far as maple syrup production, we're up to, as long as we sell at least $4,000 worth of maple syrup during the game week, we're up to like we're well over $22,000 that we make by Sunday. So to me, doing the 10,000, for the 27 bundles of weed, you get twice as much with maple syrup, more than twice as much. So this depends on how you want to look at it, but like I said, I do like the versatility that exists with being able to do both or just one or whatever which way you want to do it. So far we've been doing both. So we'll park it over here. So yeah, we did get the derby car, the derby race car over to the track. That was a little bit of an adventure. We had a little bit of adventure with the dolly, which we did leave over at the racetrack as well. So we did end up having to use the truck and the dolly to get the derby race car over there. So we do got room over here to put the buggy in if we do decide to do that. Yeah, let's do that now that I think of it. The buggy needs a little bit of loving. Gotta put it in neutral. So just like the ATV, you gotta make sure between the buggy and that, I always forget that sometimes. Gotta be in neutral. Alright, there we go. As long as we got the green light. Now, this thing doesn't have reverse. So, the only way we can actually pull it into the garage if we want to do that is to actually crank it in there. And that's our best option, so we'll go with it. Alright, so I'm gonna line this up better with the door. Wrong turn! There we go. Wait, is that a light on in the shed? Looks like there was a light on in the shed. I guess that's on the house, okay. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, no reverse on this bad boy. Let's go ahead, turn that guy off. Keep it in neutral. Pull this back. It's getting dark pretty quick. I don't know what is up with this view. They have this on the UTV. I don't know why they got that view. I'll be perfectly honest. It's kind of a weird view. But yeah, let's see if we can crank this up over here. So let's put some lights on. It's getting dark. There we go. Put some light on the subject. Yeah, but I would say, go with what it's, as far as to consider to be worth it. It makes you pretty decent money, but you need at least 27 bundles to make it worth your while. So in comparison to maple syrup, you can process that pretty quick as far as one barrel. It takes less than a day, really, I guess, as far as to produce at least 1 or 2 barrels. So to me, the simplicity of making the maple syrup barrels in comparison to the weed, and it does take time for the plants to grow too, right? Once your trees are grown, as far as maple syrup goes, they'll produce maple syrup like infinitively. So there's pros and cons to either way, but like I said, I do definitely appreciate, I guess, as far as the all what you can do, I suppose, which so apparently, I guess with this new update, you do have the ability to sell, which I think it may have already existed in there, I just never divulged into it. You can sell maple syrup also, I guess, as far as to giving people around the town. Because I noticed in here, if you look at the friendships, it actually will, it puts a little thing next to you. I don't know if this was in here before, but this is something I definitely did notice. So you can gift maple syrup. So you don't make any money doing that, but you can actually gift, and these different friends in the town will take it, I guess, and it tells you. I don't know what you gain, I guess, as far as from doing that, as it stands right now, but it does have this thing here as far as how many you have gifted to it, which I thought was kind of neat. Okay, so I might need to readjust this crank. We're gonna need some maple syrup here in a second. Let's pull it this way. So this is kind of our way of backing the buggy up. Can we put that right on the tire? Nope, let's put it right there. We'll get it in here. I think it'll be better to have it in the garage anyway. Hopefully it pulls this way. Come on, pull this way. Why you keep going that way? Silly thing. Come on. Come on, you can do it. This goofy thing, it doesn't want to pull this way. Alright, let's try it more this way. We'll get it over here. Fight fire. I don't know what's saying what I have to go with. So, I have to ask you, this old man in the tub, have you played Mon Bazou? You are pretty new to it. Like I said, we got the better part of 33 episodes into this thing. We do play this on the channel, I guess, as far as every Wednesday, and we've gotten pretty far at this point. We got the better part, almost another $250,000 in the bank, as you can see at the top left of the screen. We finally got the Speedway. We got the buggy. We got some pretty cool upgrades as far as to the Koenig, also known as a BMW. Obviously, we can't use licensed names, I guess, as far as in these developed games, but yeah, pretty fun. Oh, yep, we're gonna need some maple syrup here. We kind of built up a thirst here, I guess, as far as trying to get the buggy in here. This thing does not want to pull the other way, though. That's crazy. I'm gonna get it in here, though. We're getting it in here. We'll get a drink here in a second. I definitely want to get myself to bed. I know I was gonna check on my barrels, I guess, as far as like that. We'll get some sleep first, and we'll do all that, just to keep the sleep schedule, I guess, in check here. Come on, crank. There we go. Let's do this. Let's try it from this way. Try another angle. Get it pulled straight, at least, anyway, if you can. Give it enough room to be able to turn it anyway, if nothing else. I know it worked on the Derby race car. The buggy doesn't seem to want to cooperate as much, though, for some reason. Alright. Yeah, I know you're thirsty. Hold on. We're getting there. Alright, we're just going to leave this right there for now. At least we got it in the garage. I'm happy with that. So, one of the other things that I did come to find, I guess, as far as in the update, wherever you move the creeper, it stays there. It doesn't reset over to this corner. So we'll see how that works, too. So just some minor stuff. What car do I like the most? It's a toss-up between... the only car that we really have is the Koenig. And I got some reservations to it. I need to tune it a little bit better. I think is what it comes down to. It's fun to drive, absolutely. Oh shoot. I got one left here. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more maple syrup up here at the house. I may have poured those and I forgot to bring them back to the house. I think that's what it might be. I think I remembered pouring those, I do believe. So we'll have to check that at the Sugar Shack once we get some sleep here. Alright, it's just past midnight. I'm gonna get some sleep. I know I'm not 100% tired, but just to kind of keep the sleep schedule under wraps here. Alright. Oh, we're a little early. We're gonna take another little nap. Another little nap. We'll get ourselves to about 6:30 in the morning. That'll work. That's perfect. Good deal. Alright, so, bunker. Figure while we're right here, we'll check out the bunker. Oh, we need to get the fertilizer reapplied here. So we got a lot of automation to that, as far as for that. So our trees our cannabis is already, we got 200 plants. 200 plants down in this bad boy. 25 potato plants. And we got enough for probably one more row of cannabis, which I got 25 in a row. So, yeah. What I'm going to do, since these are fully grown, I'm going to shut this guy off. I want to waste the electricity on that. It does make a big difference, too. When you leave the power to include all the automated stuff here down in the bunker, it does cost you, I guess, as far as with the electric bill. So, it does make sense, I guess, as far as to shut things off when you don't need it. So, oh, wait a minute. Does it not tell us? Oh, it used to tell us how much was in each bag. What the heck? Okay, are these all full bags then? It used to give us a percentage on there. Santiago, what'd you do to my... Well, usually I have at least one partial bag. Huh. Oh, this one's 45%. That's at the reservoir, though. Interesting. So I guess I'm assuming these are all full bags then. That's very possible. Whoop. Alright, trying to get this filled up. So let's see. Let's put one more in here. We got another 5%. Okay, so that means we should have 95% in this bag. Right? Okay, so it doesn't give us how much is in these bags. That's kind of... Santiago, what'd you do to there? Yeah, they used to give you that percentage. So, yeah, it still gives us the percentage in these baskets. That's good. Need to top this guy off. There we go. There. Now, that's all topped off. We don't really get charged for water. Yeah, so at some point we're going to get these harvested. I got all of this to process in the big packs. I got a lot of big packs to get the first to sell off, that's for sure. But yeah, I would have to say at this point, as far as car-wise, because I don't have the supercar over at the Speedway built yet. I might change my mind, I guess, as far as after getting that built. So we'll have to see. Right now, it would have to be the Koenig, otherwise known as BMW. Oh, wait a minute. What's up here? Oh, they gave us tape here so we can actually sell fries. That was another thing I think I read in the latest update. We can sell fries now. So, not necessarily poutine, but we can sell fries. I don't know where we can do that, but yeah, we'll have to look into that. So I just noticed the tape here. We can bundle up fries and we can sell those. That's pretty stinking cool. Alright, so I see that. We got our snowflake. Oh, here's the device. So this... tab to open the game console. Check this out. Okay, what do we got going on here? Bullet hell, what is this going? So you can save the game, which I do. Oh, that's cool. So we'll be able to save the game portably. What is this? So that's a work in progress. So there's obviously some things that are going to be added to this console. Can we, how do we, close, start? So apparently this requires using a controller. Okay, I think I did read that somewhere too. So keyboard functions don't, so it's got a left mouse button. Oh, here we go. So, it's a game you can play. I'll be damned. App selection. Oh, this is stinking cool. So it's actually a game console. It has a game on here, whatever bullet hell is. What is this thing? And we, let's start. Okay. That doesn't seem to be working. I'm pushing it, but it's not doing anything. Okay. So it does say it's some work in progress there. This is pretty stinking cool, I gotta say. Let's go tab to close it. So we have the ability, so it's just on your person. So we got these charging cables now. So apparently these things do die out, and I guess that green bar that's at the top, that's your power to this. So I did notice there's a charging cable now at the Speedway. So we got one here, as well as that. Oh, I did dump over my eggs here. So we're still missing one egg from the Easter event. You gotta go, no problem there, old man in the tub. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate it. So we got a snowflake here, I guess, as far as for the happy 2022 holidays, Santiago. Nice. Let's put this up on the shelf here. Is that going to be too big to put it in there? We did put our heart there from the Valentine event. I guess it does kind of fit in there, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Alright, let's go to the Sugar Shack and go get that all figured out. We're kind of in the... I think I got a few barrels already ready to go. No, I think it got bugged out. Welcome in, Tech Guy Brian. I don't know if... I think it got bugged out, because I know for sure. I know for a fact that I've gone to all the locations where they're supposed to be. And there's no eggs there. So somewhere along... I don't know if it was with one of the previous updates or something. Something got bugged out with the egg. So we're still sitting on 5. There's really nothing else to gain other than just the bragging rights, I guess you could say. So yeah, we got... What do we got in here? 4 barrels? Nice. Let's see if we can get another barrel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we'll leave 1 barrel here. So we'll have 5 barrels to sell. See, that should pour out of there. I gotta open it up first. There it goes. Sweet. So I must have closed that last time. Alright, we're all good to go with that. So we got to have at least $1,000 worth to sell. Right off the bat for this Monday. Sweet. I wish you would have fixed, the Santa Goat would have fixed this, I guess, as far as to not undo the trailer with every restart. It's kind of annoying. I've been blaming on some culprit coming over here and just unhitching that and playing games with me. So yeah, we did got some trees growing in here. Did I get up to 180? I can't remember now. I think we did. The new fill tank is awesome. Oh, yeah, that was something else that was new. The reservoir, it's supposed to be 480 now. Mine says still 240, but I guess you gotta buy it. I'm assuming you have to buy the upgrade to the reservoir, so it's not an automatic thing. Okay, it's good. I'm glad you mentioned that there, tech guy. Yeah, so I did read in the blog, as far as for the latest upgrades, there's a 480 reservoir available now. So yeah, we'll have to take a look at that at the Federation. Let me go to Cellar Barrels. I wanted to see if I did get up to 180. So some really cool additions here. Yeah, we did get to 180. Cool. So those trees that are currently growing in there, that'll get us to 190. Right? Alright, this barrel seems to be wanting to try to get out of here. Nope, you stay in there. Cool, so we'll have $1,000 worth to sell right off the bat. So I need to see, do I have my maple syrup cans? I do. So I got these. I got to go back up to the house. All right, so we're gonna put this in the truck. Drop one of these off to the house. Okay. No problem. All right, so let's get. So we got the trailer rehooked. Got everything trying to vacate the truck here. It happens. So we're gonna have to get some more fuel. We're down to half a tank. We kind of used up all that. Oops. Park and brake, and also need to put it in gear. All right, let's just give me the high gear. There we go. Wait, did I not take the park and brake off? No, I didn't. All right, we got this. We're a little bit rusty. We got to shake the rust off. It's no big deal though. All right, so let's head on over to the house. I want to drop off this maple syrup. So I have some portable maple syrup at the house. We definitely used it all up last week. Getting super duper busy with everything. Like I said, we did have a little bit of an adventure, I guess, as far as with getting the Derby race car over to the Speedway and all that within the last couple of weeks. So yeah, good times. All right, let's go ahead and get this one batch of maple syrup into the house. We have that. I just forgot to bring it over. So this one's got 6 cans. That'll work. We'll leave that right here for now. We'll leave that right there for now. Alright, cool. We need to get on over to the Federation and get these sold. And see what else is going on over there. It fills super fast, the 480. Yeah, the fact that I've got 180 trees definitely proves the fact that it does fill up pretty fast. So we'll have to see how much that upgrade is. I imagine the upgrade is not going to be too ridiculous. So we'll check it out. Let's just see what's going on over there. A little foggy. So we dealt with a little bit of wacky weather, I guess, as far as last week too. It was foggy and rainy. I think it even snowed. So I wonder if I'll have much the same, I guess, as far as this week. Oh, it fills the barrel super fast. Gotcha. So the 480 reservoir actually has a faster dispense. I guess that's I'm tracking there, if I'm understanding correctly. That'd be cool. Hope they fill super fast. Currently, we're sitting at 10 barrels that were in rotation. So we got 5 here, 6 really, I guess, as far as if you include the one that I left back at the Sugar Shack, and then we got 4 that we should have to pick up over here at the Federation here once we sell those. Yeah, so kind of stands to, just like I've been saying. Oh, there's some upgrades here to the town. Besides the decorations, anyway. Alright, so our first bit of traffic here coming into town. Really liking the Christmas trees. Christmas trees are pretty cool. It is that time of year anyway, so. You can fill 4 barrels in just a couple of minutes? Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, we got a big tree over there. Nice. And a snowman. So nice. Oh, we got a snowman on the roof. That's funny. That's hilarious. Just noticed that on top of the roof. Only Jacques and Norman. There's some funny guys. I don't remember if I don't know if I heard the bus go by the house there at 9 on cue. If you did, I didn't hear it. I'm assuming he must have already made his rounds. Okay, here we are at the Federation. We're gonna check this out with the bigger reservoir. So right off the bat, we're noticing some really cool upgrades. Not only to the user interface, to that, which I'm really digging this. This is really nice. We do have video adjustments here. A lot more options for this, which I haven't had any reason to screw with it. But if you got a potato machine, you can turn that on or out. Right now it's on? Question mark? I don't remember if that was previously, but a lot of options in here. So if you're having issues with graphics in here, a lot more options in here. Right now it's set to high. Okay, cool. We'll leave it right there. We haven't had any problems, so we're gonna leave it right there. No, we don't want to do that. My bad. My bad. Yeah, so really cool look, I guess, as far as the user interface now. Look on top of the big bridge headed to the dealer. Oh, that big bridge. Yeah. I was like, which bridge? Yeah, I know. I see what you mean. Little TJ coming in with the boom. Thank you for the boom. All right. Oh, we got a Christmas tree up on here. How we doing, Eric? So, what does he got over here? What is this? Oh, it's this holiday stuff. Okay. How come we don't have your candles lit, dude? Gotta light those. They're pretty, though. Probably smell good, too. We don't have any sense of smell in here. Where is this new reservoir? Can we buy that here? Oh, here it is. Check it out. Okay, so it's only just under 11 grand. That's not bad. You know what? We might have to get this, folks. 480 as opposed to 240. So this doubles our capacity for maple syrup. And it's a fast-flowing valve. So just as Tech Guy Brian mentioned, as far as it fills barrels super duper fast. So yeah, we're going to get this. We're pulling the trigger on that. Yes, we got the money to do it, so why not? Why not? Big green bridge just next to you. Go. Yeah, I guess we'll have to go and check that out. So let's go ahead and set our barrels before I forget. That's $1,000 for the start of this week anyway. And we got our 4 barrels to pick up. That's our 10 barrels that we have currently in rotation. Alright, those are sold. Nice. So that's $1,000 right off the bat. Let's go put these in the truck. Take those back to the house. Back to the sugar shack. So, okay, we did purchase the 480 reservoir. Pretty decent price on that, I do have to say. Not bad. It's not too ridiculous as I was hoping. Get in there, barrel. Trying to get it to lay flat. There we go. That's better. That's more better. Yeah, I'm digging the decorations though too. So I don't think we need anything else. So that's the latest gadget that we bought here at the Federation. Alrighty then, our maple syrup is sold. Let's go check out this bridge. Heading towards the wheat house. Come on, guy. I need to get some fuel anyway. I'm gonna stop over to the gas station, get some fuel. Yeah, no reason not to buy that. You know, the fact that we've got plenty of dough. And if we stay right on track with selling the minimum of around $4,000 worth of maple syrup for the week, we should stay right on track as far as getting the better part of 22,000 by Sunday. So that'd be cool. No, I don't need to make a special trip. I'm just gonna go by there and see what's going on. Alright, so I want to get some fuel. I need to line this thing up here so I can get some fuel in the truck. Kind of freaks me out a little bit when it gets down to half. We tend to use about a half a tank, I guess, as far as for the week. Which is pretty good gas mileage, I'd have to imagine, for this truck. Alright, let's go ahead and get some fuel. I don't think there's anything that I need to get here at the gas station. That's just funny that they got the snowman up there. I know I can get fuel whenever, to include on the weekend, but I figure while it's still on my mind, and I don't forget, because I would hate to have to run out of fuel on this thing. Yeah. Go that way to buy the French fry machine. So there's a French fry machine. We can't just use the fry basket that we have. I guess I need to check that out too, I guess. Yeah, so we did see the tape that you can bundle up fries. Do we know where we can sell the fries? Or do you just sell them to random people? Tech guy Brian would probably... I'm sure you probably already checked all that out. So is this at the decoration store? Whoops, parking brake. Okay, so we're gonna follow this green car, I guess. Oh, at the snack shack. So that's at the diner, basically. Okay, got it. All right, we're gonna go check this. Let's go see this bridge. Kind of curious here. So decorations there. So let's go over this way. What's going on with the bridge? So from back here, I'm not seeing too much. They got lights on it or something? Oh, it's got a tree up on top of there. Look at that. You put a tree up on top of the bridge. Check it out. That's hilarious. It would probably make more sense, I guess, as far as to put a wreath up there or something. And there's a snowman. Check it out. That's super duper funny though. I think it would look really neat, I guess, as far as you would have put like some Christmas lights or whatever up on the deals there. We'll turn around here. That's pretty cool though. You buy the machine at the dealer for the French fries, so that's where you sell them to. Oh, Snack Shack for selling. You buy it at the buy the machine at the dealer. Okay, so I guess we're already going halfway there, I guess. So let's go ahead and check that out. Let's go check it out. Yeah, might as well. Already over the bridge. I would have probably never known that if you hadn't mentioned that to Tech Guy. So a little bit of a assistance on there. So it looks like you put some more grass. Looks like he's redone the foliage, I guess, as far as part of the library for this latest update. It's interesting. I don't think there was all this grass previously. That's pretty neat. I like it. So we're probably gonna have to use our emergency stash of poutine on the truck there. I'm just noticing that. That's fine. That's what we got it there for. So we can sell the fries to the Snack Shack in town, but we got to get the machine over here at the dealer. Oh my goodness, I forgot how slippery this road is. Take it a little easy. With our empty barrels. No, that's definitely not a spoil. I would have probably never figured that out right away. I just understood that there was a means, I guess, as far as to, as a part of this latest update, to sell French fries. I just figured, you know, you just cut the fries, and instead of making poutine. But that's, yeah, that's actually some pretty good insight. I would have probably not figured that out, that we had to have a French fry machine. So I would have probably cut the fries just like I normally do as far as make poutine. It would have been in the fry basket. It's like, okay, how do we sell these fries now? You have to have a separate machine, apparently. Yeah, I'm digging this new foliage that he's got, Santa Goat's got in here now. That's a little bit more to it. But previously it was just the flat texture. It's got a little bit more to it at this point. That's kind of nice. I dig it. Alright, so there's the dealer. You can do it either way, but the machine is beast mode. So how does that work as far as to, if you like cut the fries and it goes in the fry basket, can you get the fries out of the fry basket? That's my next question. Alright, let's go and check this out here. Let me go say hi to these fellas anyway. We got Davies and all that. I think that's how he says that name. I'm probably saying it wrong, I'm sure. You can adjust the foliage and settings. Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed in the video. I think this is cool. I like that, having the foliage. It makes it less flat, I guess, as far as with just that simple texture. Alright, so they should be open. What's up, my dudes? Why you got a snowman in here? Don't you know that's gonna melt? You got it pretty toasty in here. So we already got the bunker. We don't need any more baskets. We're good on baskets for now. So yeah, they got some holiday stuff in here. We can package some of that stuff here. Where is the... Is this it? There it is, French fry press. $6 grand. Okay. So... Oh, we can't not buy this. So I'm assuming it puts this in the bunker. That probably goes in the bunker, yes? I guess we'll find out when we get back to the house. Cool beans, yeah, only $6 grand for that. Sweet. Well, you know what? We need to talk to these skellies. Yeah, these guys are like all toasted, but what'd it do? Man. Feels like I'm auto smoking. Some funny dialogue there. Anyway, so let's check the friendships here with these fellers. So general, I think it's only with. Oh, you don't really have any friendships with that, at least currently. Okay, but you know we're gonna keep up relations, I guess, as far as just in case, because I imagine in a future update there'll probably be some something to gain off of that. Cool. I don't have the huge pack. Not yet, no. I haven't found any reason to get that. What I'm really hoping for, I don't know if that's in this latest update here, tech guy. I wish there was a better way of transporting the big packs. Because the fact that you got to bring, to make it worth your while to come out here and get the 10 grand, 27 big packs, I wish there was a better way of transporting those instead of just individually. So I don't know if there's anything with that you can share on that notion. That's something that's been my bit of a bucket list wish, I guess, as far as with this game, because transporting those individual big packs is kind of a pain in the butt. So I guess that's the only reason, part of my only reason I haven't gotten the big packer. And maybe that is the answer to it, is to make them in much bigger packs. Maybe. You need that machine? Okay, well then that would make sense then. Okay. So if that's our answer to our problem with the individual packs there, let's go check this out then. While we're here. Let's go check this out. We've got the money to do it, we might as well do it, right? Huge equals 27 bigs. Huge. Okay, so it puts it in a 10K bundle. Holy smokes. Gotcha. See, again, it's pretty good insight. So this machine here, this is a pretty good chunk of change. Not only don't have the money, but let's go ahead and do it. So man, we're spending all kinds of money today, and that's on the to-do list too. Sweet. So what this will do is it'll put it in a 10K big pack. Yep. So we're gonna have to have some poutine here. I already figured we're gonna have to use our emergency stash here in our truck. That's fine. No problem. That's what we got it in here for. When we go on these little adventures. So that machine, which will be out in the bunker, I'm assuming. We'll find that out once we go back. That's gonna make it one. So that's gonna make that super duper fun. To not have to do the individual packs. Okay, but we do have the ability to. Where's my poutine? There it is. Yeah, so I got 2 crates in here, one for empties and one for. I might go ahead and take one of those too. We'll eat that, just to kind of keep that at bay. Give me a can. Quit picking up the darn crate and give me a can. Thank you. There, now I got. See, I got a crate here for empties and one for full ones. You almost have to, I guess, as far as when you do it this way. Look at this thing just trying to wig out here. And so we have to remember to replenish our poutine. Alright, cool. That was a fun little adventure. But we have already bought 3 new things. Right off the bat here, we're spending all of our hard-earned money. Alright, let's get on the road again. Shall we? Yes. Oh my. There we go. Spin her around. You have food and drink stocked at the dealer. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea either. Not a bad idea. I tend to just usually to leave it in the truck, you know, so it's always with me, so no matter where I'm at, because sometimes we get into a sticky situation where we get flipped over and or something crazy like that, and I always like to have it on me. That's been my approach to it anyway, but probably not a bad idea as far as to leave some, you know, some of that type of stuff, you know, at the dealer, at the cabin, which we do have as well. Over at the racetrack, which we do, the Speedway, we do have some stuff over there as well. I mean, that Speedway has been pretty cool. A lot of neat stuff that you can do over there as far as the time trials. There's a derby event. Yeah, so I guess he hasn't fixed this road. It's still kind of slippery for some reason. I don't know if that's still by design. But yeah, it seems like every time you come down here, it doesn't seem to matter what the weather, it's always slippery. So I have to take it really easy. I guess it's just like loose gravel. It just tends to be like lack of traction. Just have to take it easy though. I don't think so, no. Right, let me look here real quick. Nope, I don't think we are in four-wheel. Let's get this transfer case. Boop, now we are. Oh wait, is that, what, was I in four-wheel? Which way is which? Is that four-wheel? Whichever way this is. I guess that is four-wheel. Trying to read the knob. I couldn't read the knob. Forward is four-wheel? Okay. So I'm not in four-wheel then, I guess. So this way is four-wheel. Gotcha. See if that helps. The fact that this truck is a beast. There's definitely a difference, I guess, as far as between taking this and the car through terrain like this. Oh yeah, that is a little bit better. Sweet. So you get a little bit more traction, I guess, as far as with the four-wheel. It's not quite as slip-slidey. Yep, definitely. You can definitely tell the difference. Good to know. All right, so I guess we can keep it in four-wheel for now. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Now, the fact that I usually drive the truck in high gear, I don't even shift it. That's another thing that's really nice with the design of this truck. You can just keep it in high gear, and this thing, it just goes. Now, as compared to the Koenig and really just the Koenig, you have to shift it. And, you know, considering the fact that it is a race car, it makes sense. You know? Oh man, we gotta watch this hill. Yeah, so some of the foliage is coming through the ground. I noticed that at the Speedway, when we went there a little bit earlier. I don't know if that was intentional, as far as for the foliage to come through the track. Fun stuff. Yeah, I think it's just all these upgrades that we're noticing so far. You know, so some of the stuff that we bought there, like with the big packer, the French fry machine is obviously brand new. That's with this latest update. Oh, hold on, car. Hold on, car. Woo. But yeah, the big packer, obviously I didn't have that. That's been in the game for a couple updates. I just never bought it, for whatever reason. So now that we've gotten confirmation that it does wrap your stuff into the bigger packs at 10K, that's going to be a huge... yeah, so let's go ahead back to the house. And we'll get our next batch of maple syrup ready for our Tuesday. Got $1,000 sold already. That's pretty cool. Alrighty then. So we did acquire the portable gamer thing, I guess, as far as that. So it gives us the ability to save anywhere, just as long as we got power to it, I guess. So the little green meter, I guess, as far as that's on that, it does give us the indication if it does need to be charged. We got a couple different locations that we can charge it. So not only at the house, but at the Speedway, I know at least at bare minimum. I've been missing out bad with the huge... I guess so. You know, the last time... Well, when I took care of the to-do list, I guess, as far as to sell the initial 27 big packs over there, I did it all individually. And it's like, there's got to be a better way, I guess, as far as to transport these things. And I had tried the basket, to put them in the basket. Obviously, that's not a thing. So, yeah. it's probably pretty fair, I guess, to say there, Tech Guy Bri, that I've been missing out with that big packer. I didn't know what that meant. I just thought maybe it made more packs, you know, more of those big packs at a time. So probably in my own ignorance, I didn't understand what it actually did, so I just didn't decide to do it. So we fixed that problem though. So let's go ahead, kind of close our day off here. We're gonna get our next batch of maple syrup done up here. Do I got anything to drop off here? I don't think so. No. Okay. I do need to replenish my poutine. We'll do that in the morning when we head our way to the Sugar Shack for Tuesday morning. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Let's head on over to the Sugar Shack, get these filled back up for that. We should be good to go. Woo! Easy there. 180 trees we got tapped to this point. It's worked out pretty good. You can see all the plumbing we got for that going on. Come on, turn, truck. There we go. One turn. All right. Turn that off. We did get some fuel, so we're good to go for the rest of the week. Awesome. Okay. Let's get these inside. So we got a full tank. Still only got the one tank so far. And this is full. Nice. So that'll be for start of it. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now, is this full? It's a different color. Look at this big boy. Holy mackerel. Alright, so we get our empty barrel over here. Let's see how fast this thing fills. It's supposed to be a fast valve. We're going to see how fast it goes. Oh, this is fast. Way faster than the... holy mackerel. This is going to be nice. Yeah, this definitely goes way faster. Look at this. You all remember me waiting here, I guess, as far as to get these barrels filled. This is definitely very noticeably faster. Definitely. Shameless plug, but you should drop a follow on after stream. Come hang out and see. Yeah, might have to do that. I think I have dropped a follow. I was pretty sure I did. I just haven't had time to check out much more streams. I have all the time that I can, I guess, as far as just to do my deal here on Wednesday. So busy, and especially this time of year with Turkey Day coming up and all that stuff. Hope everybody's got something things. Okay, so it's a little bit different color, I guess, on that. I was trying to see. So at this show, we took some out of there. Noise. All right, so let's get our other barrels in here. So I think I've gotten notifications. Like I said, Tech Guy, I just haven't had time as much as I would like to. And to be quite honest, I guess I don't want to spoil myself with, you know, I guess I like to get surprised, I guess, as far as with some of this stuff that I, you know, call me crazy, but it's just I guess I like to be surprised sometimes as far as like what I've been missing out on. This is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Look at how fast these fill. Holy smokes. That's crazy. So we already got 2 barrels filled. Just in a lickety split. So yeah, I will have to make it a point. There's another streamer that he mostly goes on YouTube by Gaming Gargoyle. May or may not know of him on YouTube. He's done about the same number of episodes that I've got to this point. So he's gotten pretty far along with it too. I had to kind of retract, I guess, as far as from watching ahead because it was spoiling it for me. Almost. I'm kind of the type that likes to be surprised. At least somewhat. But when I'm having difficulties with figuring out this stuff out, like with that big packer, or if I had problems with the French fry deal, yeah, I would definitely probably looking to channels like yours and even Gaming Gargoyles, I guess, as far as to get some insight. I was like, what am I doing wrong here? Yeah. That's usually about the only time I will. Man, this is cool. This was money well spent on this reservoir. I don't follow? You need to check. Okay, cool. I know Twitch does their thing too, I guess, as far as with unfollowing. So it's like, I think, honestly, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think if you don't... So if you follow the channel, right? And this is not just a pick on your channel there either, Tech Guy. I think what I've come to find, if you follow the channel and haven't gone to that channel to actually watch a live stream in a certain amount of time, Twitch just seems to unfollow you. And I think that's dumb. That's pretty dumb. This is just what I've noticed, because there's a lot of channels that I've followed and haven't necessarily been able to watch a live stream, you know, to go visit the channel, and I'll come to find that it's unfollowed. And so that's what I'm gonna blame Twitch, I guess, as far as on that. So so we're gonna have another 5 barrels to sell, another $1,000. Nice. Very nice. So that just means we're not gonna have any. I guess we got most of that out of the reservoirs. Cool. Sweet. So we're just starting to get dark. I'm not gonna even bother turning the lights on because we're done in here for today. Got that all ready for tomorrow. Which one is your barrel there, Tough? Is this your barrel? Your other brother barrel? How we doing today there, Tough? Yeah, so if for no other reason there, Tech Guy, I will use that as another resource amongst the other YouTube stream, I guess, as far as I would like to check out there, especially when I'm having trouble with things, as far as figuring stuff out. Yeah, for sure. Oh, the front one? Alright then. Alright, so we're gonna head back up here to the house. Let's see what else we gotta do there. I've got it on my to-do list here, Tech Guy, to make sure that I get you followed. Because, you definitely do got some insight, that's for sure. You are much ahead of the curve there. I did not play the game up until today, so post fact, I guess, as far as of the last update, I think it was, what was it? What day was it? For sure, I know it was prior to today's stream here on the channel. So it's been out there, put it that way. So I can very much understand that plenty of people that do love the playthrough, I guess, of Mon Bazou have already checked out all the new stuff with the update. And again, like I've already said, I don't like to spoil myself, I guess, as far as too badly. How did this guy end up in the ground? I had him up here. You stay up here. But I think some of these updates sometimes do tend to, just like my Easter basket was upside down, kind of flip. Come on now, flag. You play nice. All right, we're just gonna stay up there then. I had this one up here nice too. That seemed to move. This is one of the other events that was took place earlier. Okay, I guess those don't want to lay as nice as they used to. Whatever. Okay, so we gotta go down here and check out this big packer. So, is it the same? All right, here's the frying machine. Nice. So it's right under the kitchen. That's funny. So do we put potatoes in here? What's the deal with this thing? Make a French fries big pack. So we're gonna have to do some investigating there. How does that work? Yeah, for sure. But yeah, when I do get minimal time. So how does this frying machine, do you have to cut the fries first, or do you just put potatoes in there? Let me try this real quick. Or do you have to cut fries? Or do you have to put a basket? Hold on. I'm trying this out here. Basket is already full. Alright, so do you have to have potatoes around here? I just gotta try this. Oh, we're getting tired. So is that pulling out of these potatoes? I'm assuming. You gotta have a basket near here, it looks like. So it works totally separate from the fry cutter upstairs. Alright, so this is just another means, I guess, as far as to use potatoes. It is pulling out of that. Sweet. So we don't use the French fry cutter upstairs. We use this machine just to make it from potatoes. Okay. Sweet. Nice. And then we get to sell these at the snack place. So obviously, for them to be able to, that is pretty cool. I like that. That's a layered effect there, because as far as, so you can basically sell them French fries so they can make the poutine over at their store. That is freaking cool. Now this machine, it's supposed to make bigger packs. Can we do anything with these, or are these just what they are? I know you're tired, buddy. We'll get there. So let me try this out. So I'm assuming I'm just gonna have to deal with these individual packs as they are. But from this point on, I should be able to make. Let's hit the button. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, we won't be able to do anything with these here per se, right? This is freaking cool. All right, we're gonna put this on the shelf. All right, so we know how that works. So these individual packs, they just kind of are what they are. I know you're tired. We're gonna get to bed here in a second. I'm trying to get it to midnight. Again. Well, I know I got all this to do. I'm not gonna do it right now, but is there any way to do anything with this? That's what I'm wondering. I know I got all this to process. I'm not gonna do it right now. Let's see here. Why did it do that? Why did it do a single pack like that? Alright, now I'm confused. Hit the button. Why is it doing small packs now? Did I switch it? I must have switched it. I think I switched it. Oh, that's a big... Oh, I got it. So it's got big and huge. Okay. So I boo-booed on that. So I didn't realize there's two different buttons. Move baskets away. Or... I need to get to bed. Let's go to bed. And then we'll come back down here and deal with that. Give me a second. So I see there's a huge and a big deal there. So you can do either one. So that's kind of nice, actually. That you can do either one. Because you still have the ability to be able to sell the big packs. Or the individual packs, I guess, as far as to certain people in the town, for example. Alright, so I left the lights on again. Son of a gun. Alright, let's go back down here. Alright, so we are learning some things. So what's the deal with moving the baskets? So we can do a huge pack. Oh, is it? Oh, so it is pulling from here. I got you. So that's why we need to move these. I got you. So it doesn't pull from the baskets. I think I got you now. I think I'm with you. I'm tracking. So if we move these, it'll pull from those individual packs. It looks like it actually took it off my shelf, too. Look at that. Holy crap. So that actually's got quite a reach there. So you can turn... This is freaking genius. Sanago, you are a freaking genius. So you can actually take the individual packs or the baskets, and it'll pull to make the huge packets. That is stinking cool. Yeah, I've been definitely missing out. Definitely missing out. Yeah, I just saw it pull... So all that stuff that I had on the shelf... As you probably noticed there, they're gone. Let's try another huge pack. So it did... Oh, that is fantastic. So even if we do boo-boo and make too many big packs, we can make a huge pack. That's definitely money well spent on there, too. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm digging it. Totally digging it. Alright, so from this point, it should just be pulling from the baskets. I don't know which one it's pulling from, but... Might be this one. Neat. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going to be so much better. With selling those over to the Smoking Buddies. Can we stack these? Gotta try something here. Will that stack on top here? Probably not. That's a little snug. Alright, cool. No problem. I just wanted to check it out. All the more reason that we would want to rotate these out. Once we get this shelf full, just to go ahead and sell them. Sweet. And so the fact that it uses much... Not enough close by. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So this one's empty. So this is... What I'm seeing already, too, as far as what's going to be nice, is... It's going to use more at a time out of these baskets. So the fact that we can... You can dump this over to that. Cool. I've always liked this feature too, as far as being able to dispense from one basket to another. Really cool. Alright, so we can kind of consolidate. That's the word I was looking for. We can consolidate. These big baskets are super big help. Super big help. Yeah, so with the 200 plants that we've got, definitely come in handy. So I think they're even going to come in handy for having more potatoes. Now we can make French fries and sell those to the snack shack. That'd be cool. 3 huge baskets for 1 huge pack. That sounds about right. That math seems to check out. Because I had 5 of them here, I think it was. I think one of them might have been partial. So it takes 3 huge baskets for 1 big... That sounds about right. So how many are in this? You said it was 10K? Have you actually counted those? I'm just wondering. Has anybody actually counted all these individual big packs? So I'm just assuming... It says it's a 10K, so we're just going to take its word on it. Alright, so... Let's go on up here. We need to get our maple syrup sold. We're running a little bit late. No biggie, though. So at least we've... So I'm kind of curious as to what is with this tape here. So if we got the French fry bag there with that, so you can do it both ways, I think you said there, tech guy. You can do it up here too, but I'm wondering how that works. Let me check that out real quick. I shut that door. Open up. So let's bring a basket of potatoes. Let's grab this guy. And I gotta see how this works, because obviously there's some tape up here. Oh, goodness. This thing's huge. Look how big these baskets are. Where'd that go? Right here. Gotta love the mechanics of this game, too. Get a silly laugh out of this. Alright, so let's set this on there. There we go, that's better. So if we chop these up, I want to see how this works. So is that... It's going into the fry basket here. So do we have the option of being able to just... We're going to find out here in a second. You get 10K money for the... Okay, for that. Yeah, I gotcha. I guess what I was wondering with the... How many individual packs are in that huge pack? I guess I just kind of assumed there was 10K in there. Alright, so that's full. Can we tape this now? Okay, let's see how that works. So... And it just puts it up here. So you can... They got 2 ways to be able to make fries. Oh, I love the... Oh, that is so freaking cool. Stanago, you're a freaking genius. So this gives you... This adds so much more to the game. So you have more than one option, I guess, as far as... So whether or not you do that machine that's in the bunker or up here. Just like you do have the means to do individual packs here, over at the dealer, or... where's the other place? I guess you do that. Or that wrapper, I guess, as far as down in the bunker. That... Oh my god, that's so cool. So stinking cool. That's just adding so much more to this game. It was already cool as it was, and now it's just even better. So much better. Cool. Alright, so we're good to go down here. Eventually we'll get all of these harvested. Not right now, though. Alright, let's go over to the sugar shack. We gotta go get these sold. I try to get going well enough before, so no later than 1,300 hours here, so that we have enough time to get over there. Put peg into fryer. So yeah, all you gotta do is just cut the fries up into the fryer, and you can actually just tape them up. That's pretty cool. As far as to make a bag of fries. That's... Put bag in the fryer. Gotcha. So you can actually use that bag, I guess, as far as to make your poutine too. So it goes both ways. So you can not only make a bag of fries, but you can still put it back in there to make poutine. That's cool. Pretty stinking cool. Alright, so looks like our barrels are already ready. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to... Yeah, we can get some fresh maple syrup off here. There we go. I like having this bigger thing, since it's already full again almost. Shoot, we gotta get going then. We need to get back here lickety-split and get that reservoir dumped out. So we got a little bit more than half, 3/4 of a tank outside. Sweet. We got our 5 barrels. I don't want to forget that Tuff said this one was his. He said in the front. So it was either this one or this one. We're going to get it sold so we can make some money off it, though. If that's okay with you, Tuff. I need to pick up a bowl of poutine on our way out. I did say that yesterday. Alright. Here goes nothing. We're going to stop at the house here and just get ourselves a bowl of poutine. Our homemade stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this. Oh! Hold on, Barrels. That one's thinking about jumping. You settle down there, Barrel. Just gotta take it easy, though. Not only got it in 4-wheel drive. Looks like I left the lights on in here in the garage. I gotta shut those off. Kind of running the electricity bill up. It does definitely, I've noticed that it does make a difference if you leave too much, you know, the lights and the power going on in the bunker and all that stuff. It definitely makes a big difference, I guess, as far as on the cost of your electric bill. I did find that. What I'm curious to know is how much of an impact that's going to make now we got the Speedway, when we put the lights on at the Speedway, because I don't know if that runs off the same bill. I'm assuming it does. So we've been spending right around, so I think our highest bill has been right around $340 some odd for electric bill, which is not really terrible when we're considering how much money we're actually making, but definitely just trying to keep it to a minimum. I'm frugal that way, right? Alright, so I have to remember that there, like you mentioned there, Tech Guy, right, as far as that you can put those bags of fries, you know, so even if you do make this mistake, I guess as far as making a bag of fries, you can put it right back in, so if you wanted to make poutine. So there's fail safes built into that. So just like with the huge packer for our weed, if you make a small pack, don't worry, so you can just make it goes into a big pack. Oh, so Frank has got some decorations out there too. That's pretty cool. Oh god. Oh no, don't go in there. Yeah, you stay away from the trench. That darn trench gets the better of us a lot of times. Alright, so we're all restocked and loaded, I guess, as far as going on another adventure here. First off, to go sell some more maple syrup. So I've been doing pretty good, I guess, as far as we've all been doing pretty good, I guess, as far as selling at least 4,000 or more. So in between $4,000 and $4,400 for the week, all the way up till Friday, and we've been able to get up well over 22,000 for payday on Sunday, which is pretty cool. Pretty stinking cool. So not only are we making the money, I guess, as far as when we initially sell the barrels, but we're making, you know, so much money, I guess, as far as for a few days beyond that. It's pretty nice. Alright, so for our Tuesday, we got another $1,000 bucks. This will get us up to 2,000 sold in maple syrup for the week. I keep seeing more and more decorations every time I go by here. Go through the town. Yep, there's a snowman and Christmas tree at the post office. Nice. Hey, are these two drag racing? Excuse me, coming through. I got more priority here, so. Alrighty then. So we've already bought, what? How many pieces of equipment have we get? We got the new reservoir. We got the French fry machine. The huge packer. That's a lot of equipment. We still got just under 165,000 in the bank. That's good stuff. And we're in the process of making ourselves some more money by selling some more maple syrup. Good stuff. Oh, lost the barrel. At least it's right here. That's cool. At least it decided to vacate, I guess, as far as right here at the Federation. Okay. No problemo. So let's get these bad boys sold. Let's do it. So another $1,000 getting sold right now. So it was asked earlier, I guess, as far as is it worth it, I guess, as far as to do cannabis. I think even more so now, knowing the information that we know now with the big packs. 10K a pop that you get for each one of those huge bundles. I think it makes a lot more sense at this point to deal that route too. You could make quite a bit on that too. So I think it was Old Man in the Tub that came by here earlier and asked that question. So that question was raised prior to me becoming aware of how that huge packer worked. So the fact that you can make 10K on each of those bundles, we got, what, how many of them? 4? So that's 40 grand. 40 grand that we can sell right there. That's insane in the membrane. So it might actually be much more worth it to do that as opposed to maple syrup. Well, why not do both, right? I think it makes sense, I guess, as far as to do both. I think you have it, the ability to do it, so why not do it? I'm gonna move these in there. I like to get these all lay down. There we go. That's better. I like it better that way. Cool. So 5 for 5. Yeah, so I'm gonna maintain just keeping the 10 barrels for now. I got a feeling though, at some point here, I'm gonna have to buy more barrels. Gonna have to buy more barrels. For now, I think we'll be okay. But it's looking like I'm gonna probably need to get some more barrels. Now we can buy at least 1 barrel per day. So I'll have to keep that in mind too. So much like the planters, you can buy, what was it, 12 or so a day? Per day. So yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind, I guess, as far as we might have to start buying barrels just so that we have them there. And we can always pick them up as we need them while they're at the Federation there. So it's all about management. It's like, okay, you have to understand the mechanics of what's going on with the game, being able to buy a certain amount per day, and then just kind of weigh that out, I guess, as far as like, okay, I know I'm going to need X amount of this item, I guess, as far as down the road, so I'm going to start buying it now, and I can always pick it up as I need it. That way, I don't have to wait another day, I guess, as far as to get another one. This game has got so much to offer, I guess, as far as like that, and I think that's probably why I got the better part of 32 episodes at this point. This will be the 33rd, actually. 33rd episodes. So if that tells you anything, I guess, as far as how much enjoyment I've gotten out of play that, and then I always look forward to coming in here every week, I guess, as far as to see what else we can accomplish here. So regardless of whether or not there's an update to the game or not, we always have fun in here. There's always room to have fun in here. So we've only seen the bunny rabbit for 1 day so far on our Monday, so nothing for this Tuesday, so I guess he's kind of just hunkered down there for now. Our bunny friend is hunkered down for now. Okay. Yeah, so we already had that reservoir filled up pretty quickly. Oh, it's probably been full even on our trek to get so far to go get our maple syrup sold. So, all the more reason we need to get that all processed out of that. Alright, so I don't have anything to drop off here at the house. We're good to go. We're Gucci. Let's head back over to the Sugar Shack and get our next round of maple syrup sold. And we'll get that ready for our Wednesday. I figure if I can get, 4 to 5 barrels sold each day, we're tracking. It's good progress there. At least at this stage, anyway. Oh, just made it. Talk about door service, right? Okay. Let's get ourselves unloaded. So, is that tank empty? Sure the heck is. No, it's full. My bad. Yeah, that thing is full. Holy crap. So we're full in our reservoir and our tank. Yikes. Alright, we gotta get going here. We need all the maple syrup. All the maple syrup. Yeah, I think with this bigger reservoir and having as many trees as we got, we're probably going to need more barrels. I think I already said that, but I sound like a broken record, but I think that's going to become abundantly evident. We're going to need more barrels. More barrels. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. When we go to the Federation for our Wednesday, I'm going to buy a barrel. I may just leave it there for now, so we have it at our disposal. But just to be able to have them on tap. I think that'll be a good idea. Yeah, that's already full. I like how fast these fill. That's super cool. It's gonna be hard to keep up with it though. Definitely a good investment with buying this bigger reservoir. It looks pretty stylish too. I have to admit. So it's not perfectly square like the other one. It's got a little bit of flair to it. I dig it. It's good stuff. All right, so we're gonna put our full barrels So we should be able to have 5 more barrels to sell. It's almost full. That's full. Nice. Next. Takes a second, I guess, as far as for it to start dispensing, but once it does, it fills up pretty fast. That's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. And we got some fresh maple syrup coming off of there. Slurp that up. Oh man, look how fast this fills. You gotta love it. So 480 barrels, that's 4 barrels right off the bat. So 120 per barrel. So that's 4 barrels in one reservoir. Yeah, so instead of 2 like we had, 2 barrels per reservoir, we got 4. Once that's full, we can be guaranteed to have 4 barrels. So yeah, just keeping tabs, keeping note. Yep, so we don't... Wait, oh, I didn't get it under the tab there. There we go. Should have enough for 1 more barrel. Yep, that'll be our 4 barrels. Awesome sauce. That's a good start, I guess, as far as getting into our Wednesday morning. So I think what we'll do, once we're done with this, we'll go down to the bunker, we'll harvest our cannabis and our potatoes, and we'll kind of go from there. That one's full. Alright, so we got at least 4. Good start, and we'll have 5 once we get this reservoir filled back up. I'm going to close that, let it fill. Now, I've done it both ways, to either leave the valve open and just kind of let this fall into this, especially once we sleep. I'm going to do it this way and just let the reservoir... I want to try out this new reservoir. Since it fills so much faster anyway, I think it'll make sense, I guess, as far as to let that fill, and then we can just fill the barrel after this is full. Because the other way, it seemed to make more sense just to leave the valve open. That way, once we did sleep, we can guarantee that this was full after we sleep. So I want to test a little something here, I guess, as far as this new reservoir. Okay, so how much did we get out of the tank? So we're at... Cool. Let's make its way over to the reservoir. Cuckoo beans. Yeah, so we're going to head back over to the house, to the bunker here, and we'll deal with harvesting all the cannabis. And now that we got some baskets that are freed up, we got the huge packer now, so we don't have to worry about doing individual packs. We can do individual packs, big packs if we want to, but I don't see the point anymore. So our buggy's still in there, sweet. Making sure that it didn't freak out, because we tried to get that cranked in there. Because, you know, we got the garage for it, so why not? Wait a minute, what happened to... Did I forget to bring those... Oh my goodness. Am I dumb? Did I forget to put the... Am I losing... Oh, I put them out here, that's right. I was like, I know I brought maple syrup cans up here. Jeez, that freaked me out. Like, I knew I put them somewhere. So we can put these back into the fryer. Check it out. So you can go back and forth between that. So you can wrap it, put it... That's just cool. You gotta love that. So... Appreciate that insight there, tech guy Bri. Cool. Alright, let's go down to the bunker here and use what little bit of energy we do have left to harvest our cannabis. I kind of try to put these in rows so it makes it a little bit easier to harvest. Because obviously we still got to do this manually. Which I don't have no problem with. I don't have any problem with it at all. We're going to have so many seeds though. So I think at some point we've gotten pretty close to having 1,000 seeds. And it would not surprise me if we get over 1,000 with this batch. Because I think the last that I had there, I didn't check it before I started harvesting there, but I think I still had like 700 and some. We got so many seeds, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. You've never steered your... No. Absolutely not. We appreciate, I guess, as far as the insight on this, because there's some things in here you can definitely get stuck on. Pretty, you know, like with the French fry deal. I would have, you know, so without noticing there was the machine that you can get over at the dealer, or Smoking Buddy's place, I would have probably just been taking the approach of just using the fries out of the fry basket, right? Which is not wrong. and wouldn't have been aware of the fact that we can do the same thing down in the bunker here, right? If anything else, that's what it would come down to for me. Okay, so this one's full. Alright, so that's one full basket. I don't know how many plants that was. That's got to be about 50 or so. Because I was just going down the second row. Alright, so we're going to put that right there. I'm going to top this guy off too. Yeah. Yeah, so, oh, that was 3 rows. We're working in our 4th row. So that's 75 plus in one basket. Yeah, so I got 25 in each row. So that's 75 plus however many were in here. So about 80 or so per basket. That's freaking cool. Those baskets hold quite a bit. You have to love it. You have to. You're over 15K? Wow. Yeah, so I'm just looking to get to the point. I think we're going to have over 1,000 seeds once we do this batch. Is what I'm thinking, because from what I do remember, when I put it on the shelf, the seeds on the shelf, when we had left over in surplus, we had 700 and something. So it's going to surprise me if we're not over 1K. We're going to be pretty darn close if we don't go over. Okay, we need another basket. Got plenty of baskets, so we're not hurting there. AFK for a bit, no problem. We're just going to continue. Whoa! Continue harvesting our cannabis, which we do have the better part of 200 plants. So, if we do the math on this, I know I had 730 something, I think, seeds before I started harvesting this. So if we get at least 1 seed per plant, which I don't think that's not how the math works, that would give us 930 some odd. But I think we get a little bit more than 1 seed per plant. So I think we're definitely going to be over 1,000 if the math checks out. Yeah, I think the math should check out. We should be definitely even slightly over 1,000 seeds once we get these done. So I think just like the potatoes, sometimes you can get 1 plant or 2 into one basket, the smaller basket. I think it works that way. It's kind of random. So for some plants you get 2 seeds, some you only get 1. So I think that's part of how that formula works. But you can definitely count on getting at least 1 seed per plant. And that goes for potatoes too. Potatoes and cannabis. But I think with the fertilization, I think it does kind of give you a little bit more, and that one's full. Okay. Let's see, these 3 new baskets full. Let's put these all over here by the packer. Oh crap! No, don't spill it. Good thing they don't spill out. That would have been disastrous right there. All right, we got just a couple more to get. Cool. And once we get these replanted, we'll turn the automated water and all that stuff on. We can manually do that if we so choose, but why would we do that when we got an automatic system? Why would we want to do that? Okay. Ooh, we're ready then. Cool. Alright, let's see how many seeds we got. It's got to be over 1,000. 886. Alright, so I must have had less than what I thought then. So I must have only had like 536, not 7. Okay. I didn't look to see how many I had prior to, but that's pretty stinking close to 1,000, that's for sure. Holy crap, we got lots of seeds. Now, if we plant the 200, obviously that's going to get us to 686. Which is what we're going to do here next, after we get our potatoes. So let's do potatoes. I guess I'll use a big basket, why not? We got that readily available. All the other ones are full. So we got 25 plants here. So I think we might have finally gotten up to... Oh, this was full. And this one fills up much quicker. So the density, I guess you could say, of the potatoes, a little bit... takes fewer plants, I guess, as far as you get this big basket full. Yeah, and that kind of makes sense. The dynamics behind that. Because the plants, you know, as far as the cannabis, they're a little bit less dense, I guess you could say, as opposed to potatoes, as far as weight. So, yeah, it would make sense that these big baskets would fill up quicker. So, Santa Goat's done his homework. Santa Goat's done the homework, I guess, as far as to understand what does make sense, I guess, as far as these big baskets getting filled up with potatoes much quicker than cannabis would. Yeah. Alright, so that's all good. So we got all these potatoes. These are full. I want to try and put all the full stuff next to each other. Let's stack this up here. So we got one basket left. Big basket anyway. Cool. So I guess these aren't so bad, I guess, to be able to transport. Can we tape these up? Oh man, now I gotta check this out. Can we actually tape these up? I gotta test this theory. Can you tape these up? Oh shoot. We got dark up here. Holy crap. Oh, where's my flashlight? Where am I? Holy crap, I forgot that I got dark up here. What time is it? So it's almost ready for bed. Almost time for bed. And we need some blupper. That's what I like to call blupper. So yeah, we're going to have to test this out if we can tape these up. We'll check that out once we get up in the morning. Let's turn our night light on now. Man, it gets dark up here. There we go. Spent a lot of time there in the bunker, I guess. Let's have some blupper. That's our breakfast, lunch, and supper. Also known as blupper. Alright, we did get everything harvested. So, I'm going to move the seeds up to the front so we can get that in the morning once we go to bed. It's almost time for bed. I know I'm not, my energy, I still got a little bit left, but I like to keep my sleep schedule in check here. So, where'd my seeds go? It was back here. I'm going to put it towards the front. Yeah, so we'll have 686 once we plant these 200. Let's start over in this corner. We'll put it right there. So this is what we'll start off with in the morning once we get up. Good to go. All about time management. Alright, we're going to leave the nightlight on. I'm really curious to see if we can actually tape these bags. I don't know if he's made that a thing. That would be super cool if he did. Not a big deal if it hasn't, though. Alright, let's go, let's get some sleep. Alright, so let's get ready for our Wednesday. In-game here, at least, anyway. Realizing it is Wednesday IRL, but speaking of in-game here. Alrighty then. So, yeah, so we've been getting up pretty consistently at around 6:30 in the mornings. Pretty nice. So we already got our barrels ready, I guess, as far as we just got the one more barrel that we got to get for maple syrup. So let's go ahead and plant our seeds. And we'll turn our automated system on. Let's do that right now, actually. We'll have 686 turn this guy on. Cool. That way, as we plant these will get watered and fertilized. And, you know, Tech Guy Brian had mentioned as far as, you know, steering wrong. There's really no wrong way to play this game, I don't feel. There really isn't. There's a lot of fail safes that are definitely built into it, just like with the fry, the fry basket. So, like if, for example, you cut your fries and you ended up clicking on the tape to make a bag, you can put it right back in. Those types of fail safes that are built in there, it really doesn't hurt you at all, and that's kind of what I really like about this game as well. It doesn't make you pay for a mistake a lot of times. I mean, it does have its aspects, I guess, as far as that you do. Like, if you're leaving all your power on, as far as for your lights and all that stuff, you're going to pay more in electric bill, right? So you can kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you're not careful, as far as to spend too much money in places. But I think all the things that are built into the game, as far as to make you some pretty significant amount of money, that's what it's all about. So the one thing I have not purchased as of yet, as far as toys, is the boat, the speedboat, which we already are aware that it is $145,000 to purchase that. We could easily buy that and still have a little bit of money left over. It is on my to-do list, I guess, as far as to buy that boat. That's for sure. But we do have some time trials to do over at the Speedway. I need to figure out, you know, tune the car up, right, so we can get that that record that we need. 51 seconds flat, I believe it is, on the... And in order to advance to do the Speedway, you know, the oval, we got to get that one done first as far as the road course. So that's gonna be, it's probably gonna take me a little bit. I guess get that figured. We only got to shave off about 3 seconds from our time. It doesn't seem too bad, but for those that have tuned in, I guess as far as to see how much I struggled, I guess as far as to even get that 54 second, it's pretty tough, and I can appreciate a challenge. I'm pretty confident in the fact that we'll be able to accomplish getting that. All right, 686, just like so the math checks out on that. How many seeds? Oh, we don't have quite. I thought for sure we'd be closer to 100 on these, but okay. Let's get these planted. And like I already turned on the system as far as to automatically water and fertilizer, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Doing real good. Sweet. All right, everything is planted. So we'll put our surplus here on the shelf. Oh crap! Get on the shelf there, buddy. Go right there next to the seeds. Cannabis seeds. Cool. All right, we're done down here for now. Ooh, we're ready to. Let's go get our last barrel. I turn the night light off. Whoop. Save on electricity. I feel like I've been running around with my like a chicken with my head cut off, and it's probably for good reason because there's so many new things to check out with this latest update. And I think we have checked out most of them, so I really like this. This is cool. So being able to not only save, oh, why did that change? It said left mouse button. That's right mouse button. So I do remember reading something in the blog, I guess, about this. It works better if you use a controller on this thing, but you can use apparently keyboard and mouse, and we're still fully charged on that. That's the other thing I wanted to check. How do we quit? Spacebar? Or is it... Uh-oh, no, it's not letting me out of here. Close. Uh-oh. Okay, so all my controls here are kind of wonking out here. So this is a work in progress, I think you said, with this deal. So stands to reason. How do we get out of this? Let me out. Escape? It's not letting me out of this now. Uh-oh. I don't want to go in there. Shoot. It's giving me all controller, which I don't have a controller in here. I'm just using keyboard and mouse. So I just gotta remember how to get out of this darn thing. Let me out! Oh, tabs to get it out. There we go. Woo! Yeah, so a little bit of wonkiness there. I think it's maybe with a little bit of tweaking on that. I do remember, like I said, he did mention, Sanago did mention something in the blog that it's better to use a controller with using that portable game console. So I don't blame that, I guess, as far as being a little bit wonky there. It is still an early access game, right? And I think with a little bit of tweaking on it, I think that would definitely become a pretty cool deal. Yeah, so the only controller I do have applied to the game here is just the steering wheel, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Get this last barrel filled up. So yeah, I don't know. I think when I initially, and this is like when I first started playing this game, when I had a controller and the wheel hooked up at the same time, I didn't like that too much. So I don't know if that's been enhanced, I guess, as far as to not be as much of a problem at this point. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Because I do have just a generic PlayStation 2 controller, and that was the one I had tried before. Man, these things fill up so fast. We got enough for another barrel too. I'm gonna close the valve. So yeah, so this is what I tested. I wanted to see how, now that we got this fast filling valve, there's really no reason to leave the valve open and just let it fill the barrel as we sleep. So that's gonna be a huge benefit down the road. Big picture. Alright, so we got another $1,000 here to sell. Yeah, we're really on the ball here. We're gonna Wait a minute, how did these end up outside? What are you doing here, maple syrup? Made its way outside. You get back in there. You stay in there. No, poutine, you too. Alright, we're ready to go ahead and sell these fellers. Alright, so we should have another $1,000. This will get us up to $3 grand for our Wednesday as well. Here goes nothing. So we don't have anything to do at the house. We can head right on over to the Federation. Sell our $1,000 worth of. So wow, we're gonna be able to sell well over $4 grand this week if we keep at this pace. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna be closer to $6 grand by once we hit Friday. Nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. Oh, I should have got a fresh taste of maple syrup before I left. My bad. I just noticed that. My meter there is getting a little high. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to get back there before it gets too close. We've had some close calls trying to make it back to the house. Getting next to passed out, I guess, as far as yeah, we've definitely had a couple of close calls in the past here. Within the last couple of weeks anyway, too. Are we having fun out there? I hope everybody is having fun. Appreciate everybody sticking around, even if you are in the lurking capacity, as far as enjoying this episode and playthrough of Mon Bazou on our WhatEver Wednesday here on the channel. So just as promised, even though it is the Thanksgiving week here, I guess as far as like that, kind of curious to know, I guess, as far as if anybody is celebrating the Turkey Day or tomorrow. I know I got a couple of different shindigs, I guess, as far as to attend. Alright, so a little bit of traffic there. So traffic's been kind of light for this week, seems like. Not too bad. Coming up on a slow car here, though. Yeah, pretty festive here in town, I guess, as far as all the decorations there for the Christmas season. Got the snowman and the Christmas trees. Pretty cool. Bim, 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 bim. Yeah, so we're already going to have $3,000 worth of maple syrup here by our Wednesday. Oh, looks like he made his rounds. Who must have went by? I didn't hear him honk the horn or go by when he passed the house. I guess I was too busy in the bunker there just getting all the seeds planted. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. That's what I'm going with anyway. You don't have to like it. It's okay if you don't. Okay, so let's do this. Sell some more barrels. $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, and $1,000. Nailed it. Alright, cool. So we gotta pick up our other 5 barrels. My 5 barrels, my other 5 barrels. And all 10 barrels are still in the... You know what? And I did say, y'all were supposed to hopefully remind me, I want to buy 1 barrel and at least keep it up here. So we have it. So we can buy 1 a day. I'm going to leave that right up here. Whoops. Just to have it in inventory over here. Because I think we're going to be getting to the point where we're going to need these barrels. I think if I buy a barrel for this next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that'll be 3 additional barrels. I think it'll work out pretty good in our favor. Alright, we got all 5 barrels. We're all good. Let's head on back. Head on back. Whoop. And off we go. Let's see if we can make it back to the house before we pass out of thirst here of our maple syrup. I got a feeling he's going to start grunting here, I guess, as far as because he's thirsty. A little bit of a speed run here to see if we can make it back before that happens. So I'm gonna have to start remembering now, I guess, as far as that we got this option for French fries. I might have to start bringing some of those with me so we can sell it to the snack shack there in town. Because there's one other thing that we've got in our toolbox, I guess, as far as to make some more money. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I've kind of had it on the wish list, I guess, as far as being able to do something more with potatoes. So the fact that the option to make compost or the fertilizer with the potatoes as well as poutine of our own, this is just another thing that we can use with potatoes. So definitely adds so much more to the game. Just makes it that much more enjoyable, really. Yeah, so this high setting, I guess, as far as that we've got it on for the video settings here in the game, seems to be working out pretty good, I feel. It's not too sluggish or anything like that. I like the amount of foliage and all that stuff just adds a little bit. Oh, crap. Oh, car. Ooh, he almost got us. He tried to get us. He definitely tried to get us. We spoiled him, though. Oh, yeah, we had lots of time. Lots of time. We are Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Alright, so let's get our next batch of maple syrup ready for our Thursday. You know, if I was to hurry, I could probably get another batch sold, like, still today. With that fast valve, let's see if, let's humor this for a second here. Let's see if we can get another 4 or 5 barrels filled up and get another batch over there. This might be a super crazy thought. Oh, just barely made it. Cool beans. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, we're gonna put this new reservoir as far as to a true test here. It's not quite full, so I don't think we'll be able to get. We got enough for at least a couple barrels. So I may just continue to use the same approach that I've been taking as far as just to do a batch of barrels per day. Oh, yeah, he's thirsty. Let's get a fresh taste off here. That's a free taste right off the evaporator. Nice. So yeah, we only really had enough in here to do 2 barrels. It's a little change, so I don't think we'll be able to get this. A significant number of barrels. So I would want at least 4 barrels to be able to send over there. That's, call me crazy, but I've done it before in the past. I just feel it's kind of a little bit of wasted effort, I guess, as far as to only take 1 or 2 barrels over to the Federation. 4 barrels seems to be more than sufficient, I guess, as far as to make it worth it, I guess, as far as to make a trip over to the Federation. The fact that we've been able to do 3 trips of 5 barrels to the tune of $3,000 sold, that's pretty cool. We're in really good shape. Oh, that was an empty barrel. Didn't get all the empty barrels out. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, that one's full. So yeah, if nothing else, we're going to just get these ready to sell for our Thursday. Yeah, so there's not quite enough to make another barrel. We'll just get this prepped up here. There we go. We'll let that go ahead and fill. So yeah, I'm not going to make another trip there right now. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of caught up with everything, to be honest. How is our trees doing? So these guys are at 35%. So I did plant some more. So these 3 on top of these, they're going to be staggered a little bit. That's just kind of the way that worked out. So once all these that are still growing grow in, that's going to be an additional 10 trees, which will get us up to 190. That filled this area in pretty good, I do have to say. Are we going to need... Probably wouldn't hurt us to get us another pack of tubing. We got a half a roll there and a few there, so I'll probably get up some more taps and tubing just to make sure we have enough. I got one more tree post. Tubing post, I should say, I guess, as far as if we do need it. So far, we haven't. That's probably good. And we haven't needed it. Alright, so let's go head up back here to the house. Not really a whole heck of a lot more we can do. We could probably see what we can do with french fries. I do want to see if we can tape multiple bags together. If that's not a thing, that would be a pretty cool thing as far as for the next update. Nothing else. I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah, so we haven't had any reason, I guess, as far as to use it. We can totally plant out here if we wanted to. It's a more of a controlled climate in the bunker. We haven't really had any reason to use that out there. There was something done with this fire pit, I think, too, if I remember. I thought there was something in the blog that I read with the update. There was something done with this fire pit. But I don't remember. I don't know if you can put firewood into that and it actually will create a fire. I think that was always a thing, but I think there was some updates to it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, let's go check out, as I said, with the french fries. We got one bag here. Let's go make another. We're going to make them down with this cutter. So, we've got... Where's this thing at? Let's top this off. Don't really need a whole lot of potatoes, I guess, as far as to satisfy making fertilizer. But I think I got some packs to get out of here. Yes, we do. Go ahead and do that. Get all of those out of there. Oh, shoot. Get that out of the way. We can get 4 of them out of here. Sweet. Nice. Good deal. Alright, so let's put these up there. I don't know why it was removed, because so it would give you the percentage on these bags. I don't know why you removed that. Not that it probably really mattered, but it was kind of nice to know how many full packs that you had, I guess. Alright, so they don't want to lay. Trying to get them to lay straight, but I guess they're being stubborn. A little lazy. Let's put them up on here. Do we need to fill up? No, we don't. But do we need to make sure that this is on? Those already should have watered. Yep, auto watered. Sweet. Really cool information he's got in this thing here. So control room, auto watered, and fertilized. Lots of really cool information. Useful information too, I should say. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the shelf. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so let's grab this bag. I want to see if we can tape these up. Not that it would really need to, but... Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought I put it in the fry basket. Never mind. Let's grab the other one. I think it's pretty neat that you can make the bags of fries either with this machine or just the fry basket upstairs. That is pretty stinking neat. I like the versatility in that for sure. Alright, let's see. So if nothing else, we'll make another bag. Yep, gonna put it right up on top here. Uh-oh. It got stuck to the cabinet. No, don't put it back in there. That back out there. Nice. I like how you can go back and forth with that. It's pretty neat. Now, can we, without nothing in the fry basket, can we tape this up? Nope. So, alright, so we don't put these in the... No big deal. I thought I'd give it a try. It would be kind of neat, though. We'll have to admit. Oh, looks like they just automatically watered. Cool beans. Cool beans. Now, I guess what I'll do is I'll put these outside because I'm going to try selling these over to the Snack Shack as far as the diner in the town and kind of get an idea of how much we get off of these. Every little bit counts, right? I think so. I think now that these are all watered, we don't have any buds just yet. But I just heard it water, so I'm going to shut this off. Okay, we don't really need it. So once it gets fertilized and watered one time, that's all you really need. That's all you really need. So if you get additional ones planted after that batch right there, then obviously you'd want to turn that back on so you make sure they get automatically watered and fertilized. No sense in leaving it on. Alright, so I'm going to put these out here and we'll pick these up with the truck. running. And these are nicely packaged too, I do have to say. Put them over here. 4 packs here, so we'll see how much we get for these 4 packs. Just to get a rough idea of how that part works. Alright, so nothing really else to do here in the bunker. We'll leave. We could almost shut the lights off in here because, oh, we do got buds. Check it out, we do got buds. So now that they're all watered and stuff, I don't know. I almost like to leave that on there because we do got ventilation and stuff like that. So I almost feel I've always left this on here, but I do feel if we do shut this off there, it's gonna affect, I guess, as far as the growth of those. But we're just gonna leave it on. We're just gonna leave it on. I don't want to compromise that. Okay, so I feel like doing a little bit of bugging. There's really not much more we can do. We're pretty caught up on everything, quite honestly. We can probably go down to the sugar shack there and see how much maple syrup we do have. Let's go take the buggy over to the sugar shack. Why not? Why not? Sounds like fun. All right, neutral. All right, there we go. No fuel gauge on. Do we have fuel gauge? No, that says temperature. Are we almost out of fuel in this thing? I think that's a fuel gauge on the very right there, I think, if I'm right. Whoop. That's a crazy view. I think I need some fuel in this bad boy. We might have to run in this into town and get some fuel. Yeah. Okay, let's go this way. Oh my. Okay. Oops, put it in gear. There we go. Run over to the sugar shack here and see what we do have. Any more to sell on our Wednesday. Probably won't make it over there before it closes anyway. It's probably not a big deal. But if nothing else, we can get a little bit of buggying in. Boogie boogie buggying. This thing's super fun to drive. Alrighty then. I think I need some fuel in this thing here. We might have to run into town anyway just to get some fuel in this thing. Alright, we got a full tank. We got enough to make another barrel. Yes, we'll get that out of the way. Yeah. So we got enough in here. Yes, definitely to make another barrel. We're not going to make it there today, so I think we're just going to... I think I'm just going to use the same approach that I've been taking as far as to just sell a load of them, I guess, as far as each day. I think that we'll stick with that plan for now. Let's go run this thing into town and get some fuel. Whoops, gotta have it in neutral. You don't have the green light. There we go. It's just like the UTV. So this has got blinkers on it too. I didn't realize it had blinkers. I must not have the button set up for it, but apparently it's got turn signals on it. Neat. All right, here we go. Go for a little cruise into town and get some more fuel in this thing. Go for a little joyride. Woo.
See you, bot.
Yeehaw. You know what? Let's go back into this view. Yeehaw. Oop, watch that ditch. Watch that trenching. It bites. See if you see the bunny rabbit coming down the road here. Are we going to see the bunny rabbit around the bend here? Let's see. Oh, we got a car though. No bunny rabbit. Ring, ding, 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 ding. was asked to me earlier as far as which car I like the best. It's kind of a toss-up between this buggy and the Kone. It's probably fair to mention. Alright, so we need to get some fuel in this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and whip on in here. And shut her off. Alright, so it doesn't really take a whole lot of fuel in this thing, but I guess that is that the fuel line? No, that's a belt. Must be like a Kevlar belt on that thing. Alright, let's get some fuel in this thing. Oh yeah, this thing was super duper low. Right, good thing I did bring it over here to get some fuel. There we go. Gotta keep our toys. Alright, I'm gonna stop on over to this snack shack here and see, is there anything new over there, I guess, as far as to sell? I should have brought a bag of fries with me. There's really no trunk on this thing, so I guess that would have been kind of tough. Alright, let's head over here real quick. Oh, so there's the place to sell the, see that? So there is something new over here. Check this out. So this is where we sell our french fries, apparently. Nice. Place fries, right out there. Sweet. Alright, so there is a place there to sell french fries. Cool beans. Alright, so at least we know that. Pretty simple. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, so when you put it in gear. Alright, cool. We got some fuel in this bad boy. Speed racer. This thing's got 6 gears. You really don't need them all. I will mention that. 4 gears is more than enough. The fact that we do got 6 gears on this thing. Whoa! Wait until you see how much it's selling fries. Yeah, so that's kind of what we want to get that checked out there. Is it like an ungodly amount? Do you get more than maple syrup? I guess we'll find out, right? Maple syrup, we get $200 a barrel. So if it's more than $200 a barrel for maple syrup, that's gonna be insane. You're ramping up your production, right? I think we all are. Yeah, so like I said, it had been asked to me, I guess, as far as what's my most favorite car. I think it would have to be a toss between the buggy and the Kone, for sure. This buggy here is definitely pretty fun to drive. But so is the Kone. Woo! Alright. So we don't have any reverse on this thing, so I'm just going to leave it out here. I know I had it pulled into the garage, but the fact that there's no reverse on this thing makes it kind of tough. We'll just leave it right there for now. Alrighty then. So I almost feel we got enough in us, I guess, as far as to make a trip to sell some bake packs. Can we sell fries only during... I assume you probably only be able to sell when they're open. Or can you sell it 24/7? That's probably something else to take into consideration here. It has reverse? Does it? I've never been able to put it in reverse. Let me see. Now you got me curious. I never did have reverse. Alright, let me try this. Does it have reverse? So it's got 6 gears. Where's the reverse then? That's neutral. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. See, I've only got 6 gears. That's that. So I got 6 sequential as far as H pattern. No reverse though. Same as ATV. Alright, so the question is, how do you get it into the reverse then? So I normally have to push a button on the ATV. Yeah, I'm not seeing the reverse. I got 6 speeds, but no reverse. Kind of going through these. So I got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 gears, but no reverse. That's all my gears that I have. So unless it's... I can't even remember how the ATV works. So I think we still got the... Did we bring the ATV back? I don't remember if we did or not. Now I gotta check. I think I brought the ATV back. So I had it at the Speedway. We did use that, I guess, as far as to... that was part of our adventure, I guess, as far as getting the... Derby race car, I guess, as far as over there. We used the dolly and the ATV. It was slow, but we got it there. Just downshift below neutral. That just goes to 4th. Yeah, let me try this UTV again. So the way I do it on the UTV, so it's in neutral. Yep, so I get the green light, turn it on. I gotta humor myself. So the way I get it in reverse on this one is to put it, what would be 6th gear on the buggy. So I get the red light, that's reverse. I don't have that on the buggy. I've never had that on the buggy. See, it turns a red light, that's when I know it's in reverse. Well, of course I got the parking brake on, but... So I don't seem to be able to put it in reverse on the buggy. See, this is reverse on the UTV. So this right here, again, like I said, this is my 6th gear on the buggy. To get it in reverse. Alright, so just to confirm on that. And the fact that it's got a light, it lets me know it's in reverse. Yeah. I know it's got the gear display, I guess, as far as on that, but it doesn't seem to want to go in reverse. It just goes to 6th gear. No reverse. Yeah, obviously it must be then, because I've never had reverse ever since that I have gotten the buggy operational. So I guess what I could probably do is change the gear settings. Oh, it does have, I didn't even notice this till now. To let you know how much fuel is in the tank. Big dummy. Cool, so other than having the fuel gauge, I guess as far as on the dash, you do have this here too. Alright, that's cool. So I guess what I would have to do is go into controls. Now you got me, so keybinds. Would it be under keybinds or steering wheel? We'll check it out here. Boop-a-doo, boop. I hope it doesn't screw it up for the Koenig. So here's vehicle. Shift up and down. No, see, that should be my shifter. Left blinker. Oh yeah, so I don't have the blinkers on at all, so that makes sense. So here's my gears. So 6 gears, button 18. Button 18 would be what I had it in there. So button 19 is supposed to be reverse. I'd have to look. I'll have to look at this post fact, I guess, as far as 19 should be correct. As far as to put it on that 6th gear, in this case for the buggy, that should be reverse. So for all vehicles, so even with the Koenig, let's get out of this. Get out of there. Right, so if I go into the Koenig there, it's the same thing. If I put it in that same position on the shifter, it goes to reverse. Alright, so let me try this here. I guess I have to turn it on. But I do have the gears, their gear display up on here. So if I put it in that same position here, see, that's reverse, but on the buggy it's 6th gear. So that same position that I put it on the buggy is 6th gear, but on the Koenig is reverse. Okay, so because the buggy has 6 gears, I guess, as opposed to, because the Koenig only has 5. So that's just above reverse. If I go 1 down, that's reverse for the Koenig. So the Koenig only has 5 gears. So I think the fact that the buggy has 6 gears kind of throws the controller off a little bit. So if there's a way that I can swap, I guess, 6th gear for reverse, I guess maybe I can do that. Well, hopefully it doesn't screw it up for the Koenig here, though. That's the only other problem. I don't want that to have to keep switching that every time I want to drive one car over the other. Yeah. You don't want to assign each gear? Yeah, see, because I got the shifter, that's why I like doing it that way. I initially had it on the paddle shift on that. I didn't like that as much. So I started using the sequential shifter. I feel it's much more immersive that way. So, as basically, for me, it's just going to come down to whether or not I can assign the 6th gear. So let's go back in here real quick. If I can assign the 6th gear as a reverse. So obviously this is just a generic vehicle section. It's not specific, I guess, as far as to like just the buggy or just the car. So if I can swap 6th gear, because the only thing that has 6 gears is the buggy. If I make this reverse, I don't know how that's going to work though. So this is what I'd have to screw with. So it almost, just like I was saying though, if I were to switch reverse to this button, it's going to screw up how the Koenig shifts. I'll have to figure something out for that so I can still continue to use the shifter. Yeah. The downshift key. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think you lost me there for a second. So instead of using the shifter, yeah. So just to get it in reverse, I think I get what you're saying. So if I wanted to put it in reverse, I could just use the downshift. What is the assignment for that? Out of curiosity, give me a second here. We're gonna get the bed here in a second, in case anybody was wondering. So downshift, shift down. Right now that is on button 6. Or I can do just the F key. Okay. Button 6. I think that's on here. Okay, hold on a second. Button 6 should be... So that's something else that I've come to realize. The numbers that it assigns to my G27 in this game don't coincide with my profiler. They're not the same. So that's the other thing. So it may say 19 or button 6 in here. It's a different button number on my profiler. So that's always been another struggle. That goes with a lot of games. So let's turn this guy on. We'll figure this out. So just to get this downshift, I can either go F key. That doesn't even work. So button 6 should be... Let me see here. That doesn't do it. And none of those do squat. So F key doesn't seem to do anything. I see that light blink. Alright, let me go in here again. So apparently these aren't... So this is a gamepad, not necessarily steering wheel. Or a keyboard, I should say. So I don't use a controller. All I use is a steering wheel. So, yeah. I'm going to have to figure out something to be able to get it in reverse. So apparently what you're saying is that there's an option, I guess, as far as to be able to get this thing in reverse. So it's just a matter of I got to figure that out on my setup is all. Yeah, I don't want to have to rebind. That's the whole thing. I don't want to have to keep switching buttons out to be able to drive one vehicle over the other. That's going to be a pain in the butt. So I'll have to figure out without using another controller, because I know I've already tried that before as far as having a controller and this wheel. It doesn't like that at all. They get upset with each other. So we'll figure out something with that. But just to know, I guess, as far as I've never been able to get it into reverse since I've gotten the buggy operational. It's good to know, I guess, as far as there is an option for that. I didn't want to pick this up. I wanted to put the hell darn... Put this basket down, you dummy. Sheesh. Let me put it down. Yep, just in time to get tired. Alright, so let's have a little bit of blubber. And... I'm going to get some fresh maple syrup off the Sugar Shack. Alright, so yeah, the fact that it took me a while to get this wheel the way it works nice with the coning in particular, because I think, to be honest, I think that's the primary car besides the truck. I only use high gear on the truck. To get it, the settings where I got it, I like, you know, it's good to where they're at. I don't want to screw with that. So if I got to figure out another button to be able to use to get the buggy in reverse, I'll figure it out that way. Okay, that'll be, that's all post stream stuff. There doesn't seem to be one just for keyboard though, is the problem. So I'm into keybinds, right? It only seems to be an option. That's what I tried doing. It wouldn't let me switch it for whatever reason. So if I go into the vehicle, that's what I was trying to do when I was in the buggy earlier. So when I was trying to assign this key to that, it wasn't doing anything. So these keybinds should be related to keyboard, but it wasn't doing squat. That's the point I was trying to make. So if we get back in the buggy here, so it's saying F key should be downshift, it won't do anything. So just to humor it again. So I got the car started, I'm pushing F, which should, based on the keybind, it should be going down, and it's not. I see the little light blink, but that's about it. So there's something more I'm gonna have to do. I'll screw with that later. I'm not really too concerned about it right now. Just the fact that I know I can potentially put that in reverse. Yeah. So the fact that it tells me F key on the keyboard should be downshift, it's not doing anything. So, we'll get her figured out. But I get what you're saying as far as I might have to put on a different key. Doesn't really make any sense to me why the F key wouldn't work by default. Alright, so we're gonna get a fresh taste of maple syrup off here. Are we full? Are we empty? What's going on here? Wait, I can't tell if that's empty or full. That is empty. Oh crap, we done sucked our tank all dry. So we got enough to make at least 2 more barrels. Shoot, I was hoping it. Let's get another barrel in here so we can get some fresh maple syrup coming off the evaporator. Get that free stuff. Heck yeah. Alright, so we're going to have another 5 barrels to sell. Nice. So that'll be 4,000 bucks for our Thursday. So we still got one more day. We still got one more day to be able to sell maple syrup at least, so yeah. Right. I get what you meant there, tech guy. Yeah. I may have to use another key, but what doesn't make any sense to me is why doesn't the F key work? The F key by default should do something. Alright, is that full? That is full. I like how fast that fills. That is definitely a huge plus. Alright, so here's our next group of 5 barrels to sell. Another 1,000 bucks. We'll be at $4,000 for our Thursday. Good stuff. So we're way ahead, I guess, as far as we still got a whole nother day. So we can at minimum here sell $5,000 worth of, and that's way more, definitely way more than we'd be able to sell any other week. Oops, parking brake. Oh, I gotta put it in gear, you dummy. I'm screwing around with the gears. I forgot to took it out of the high gear for the truck. There we go. I've always loved the fact that you can just put the truck in the high gear and it just goes. It's good stuff. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get some fresh maple syrup off of the. Hold on. I got a little ahead of myself. I got excited. Probably won't be able to get any now. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Dadgummit. Come on, trees, start pumping. I might have to wait till 9 o'clock and maybe I can get some going there because it's got room in the reservoir. Shoot. Yeah, so we're early anyway, I guess, as far as to get over to the Federation. And by early, it's just like, I know they're already open, but it's like, we don't need to go this early, let's put it that way. Alright, we're going to shut that off for a second. I want to get some fresh maple syrup out of the, these barrels are going bonkers in here. Check it out. Check it out. Stay in there, barrels. Don't be like that. I told you. Settle down. Yep, they're trying to, like, let me out! Let me out! Yeah, so, like what you were saying while we're in the waiting progress there, if I go down to here, and again, I'm just trying to clarify the fact that why doesn't the default button here work? So if I do this and just rebind it, and let's use the F key still. Alright, we'll see if that works. Let's go back to, no, I don't want to do that. And resume. Cool. It's going to take me a little bit to get that figured out. It's pretty easy to figure out, which is nice. I like the way the UI has been redone. It's definitely idiot-proof. It will... There's fail-safes built into it, and I can definitely appreciate that. Alright, so we gotta wait till about 9 o'clock before we can get some maple syrup pumping and get some fresh stuff going through the evaporator. How are trees doing? So we're just waiting for 9 o'clock till that trees start pumping. 9 o'clock is the magic number. Let's go try the buggy out while we're waiting. We got a little bit of time, I guess, anyway, so... I am going to get that fresh sip of maple syrup off the evaporator, though. Tell you what. It's got reversed, Right, and that's the point I was trying to make, Tech Guy. The fact that it does have reverse, it's just a matter of me figuring out how I should set it. Wheelbarrow, I forgot about the wheelbarrow. This is a new thing, too. I do remember reading something about this. So what can we do with the wheelbarrow? This is another new thing. I don't remember what you can do with the wheelbarrow, though. This is freaking cool. So can we dig with this? Or can we transport stuff? Hold on. I gotta try this. Can we put the, let go. How do I... Oh, there we go. Sweet. So it doesn't really light the handles up or anything. You just gotta look down. Just like your seat you would in your car. Alright, cool. Are these going here? Or they do not. So what do we use this wheelbarrow for? Do we know? Can we transport things? I guess if you wanted to, you could probably use it for that. But I'm sure there's another purpose for it. Probably got another purpose for that. That's pretty cool. Nice. Another little tool that we got at our disposal. School bus. Everybody wave the school bus. So we finally got to see the school bus. Everybody waved. I think his name is Randy. No, it starts with an R. I think it's Randy. He's a cool dude. He'll give you a free ride into town if you need it. Let's put this back over here by the shed for now. Whoop. Another new tool. So yeah, we're finding all kinds of new stuff in here. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right, let's see if this works now. So turn it on. Will it work this time? It does not. So for whatever reason, does not want to downshift with that key. I wonder. Let me try something else while we're here. I'm gonna see if I can assign my paddle shift on the steering wheel for that, because I don't use it for anything else anyway. Shift down. So I'm gonna try. Currently, it says it's on button 6, which is my paddle shift, but it wasn't doing anything earlier. Let me try and see if that does do anything. That does not do anything. So I see it flicker, but it doesn't stay there for some reason. Bummer. It seems to flicker, or like it wants to go in that, but it doesn't actually. And that's kind of the problem I've been having. Going way back as far as before setting this up in the first place. That's why I just kind of left it alone, because my philosophy's always been, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the fact that I can't get this buggy in reverse, that's kind of broken. So shift down. Okay, it doesn't even register that. What's up with that crap? Weird. Okay, so can we... Huh. Well, it doesn't even recognize that. Okay, let's put it back to... Wow, it won't even recognize that button. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out post-fact. I thought I'd give it a try anyway. Whoops, gotta turn it off. There's obviously something with that, I guess, as far as... Yeah, I know you're thirsty. We're gonna get something here to drink. Let's shut this guy off. Let's head back over to the Sugar Shack. And, you know, it kind of reminds me, because as far as I had the same problem with trying to get all the shifter and all that stuff lined up properly in the first place. As far as some of these functions in the key mappings and the key bindings, they didn't want to register. So it's much the same problem, it seems, at this point. And I don't think it has anything to do with this latest update. It's just my wheel that's not wanting to play nice with it. I did try to bind it. It wouldn't bind, unfortunately. And when I try to put the same key or another key on just with the keyboard, it doesn't want to do anything. It, like, blinks or flickers like it wants to downshift, but it won't actually downshift. Yep, so we got some off the evaporator. Sweet. Alright, now we're good to go. Let's go get some more barrels sold. So did that actually... Let me see if that defaulted back. Now that I've done that. Or the steering wheel. Vehicle. Shift down. See, it didn't even... So this stays blank. So that button that was there in the first place before I cleared it should have been my paddle shifter. So I don't know. Unless I would have to do... So 5 would be my left side paddle shift, and the 6 would be my right. And the fact that it, even with it at default, or even try to rebind it, it won't do it. It doesn't want to do it. So I think there's still a little bit of wonkiness. I think from what Santagoat has mentioned in the blog, it seems to work better with just a controller and not necessarily... Oh, I left this open. My bad, all my stuff is coming out. So I'm hoping it doesn't come down to where I have to put on a controller just to be able to get the buggy in reverse. That would suck. That would suck. I mean, I can live without the buggy having a reverse. But, it would be nice if I could get it in reverse. But simply enough. I don't want to have to go through a lot of hoops just to be able to get the darn buggy into reverse. Okay. And, you know, so if I gotta jump through... You know, a lot of hoops just to be able to get the buggy going reverse. Oops, put that in high gear. Oh, no, that's reverse. I said high gear, not reverse. Yeah, so, again, whatever I tried to do, I guess, as far as to either bind it on the wheel for reverse, it doesn't want to do it for some reason. At least on my paddle shifter or just the keyboard. You know, either F or any other key. We'll get that figured out. I'm not going to lose sleep over the fact that not being able to get the buggy in reverse. The fact that I can drive it at all with the current setup there. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we got another $1,000 here to sell. Or Thursday. 1,000 on Thursday. That's kind of almost rhymes. $1,000 Thursday. Something like that. So, if nothing else, hopefully that gives a little bit of insight for anybody, I guess, as far as that. Has a G27 like I do, and if you're... Oh, there's Bunny Rabbit. So that's at least 2 times we've seen him. I swear he's looking to get ran over. We've come pretty close quite a few times. Oh, got a bump drafting around Dead Man's Curve here. Gotta love it. So I'm gonna, my brain is processing as far as what potential things I can do, I guess, as far as to get the buggy to go in reverse. So either it be with the steering wheel or just even if I just have to push a button on the keyboard, that'd be fine too. So like you were suggesting there, tech guy, was to just be able to bind reverse to a key. If I can do that, that's fine too, and not being able to shift into it necessarily. Because I wouldn't need reverse other than to just back it up into the garage, say for example. So it's not like one of those you would need to be in sequence, I guess, as far as with the shifter. necessarily. So I guess, yeah, we'll get that figured out. As long as all the other vehicles, I guess, are able to get into the reverse, works out. So that was our other barrel that we bought. In fact, I'm gonna remember to go here and buy another barrel, and we'll buy another one tomorrow for Friday, just to have them. So we have them. Whoop. Thank you there, Eric. I got a feeling at some point we're definitely going to need these barrels, because we are to the point of being able to sell 5 barrels each day consistently. And having that bigger reservoir, and once those next batch of trees do get grown in, we're going to have lots of maple syrup. Lots of it. Get in there. Cool. $1,000 sold. Nice. So we got 5 to grab. Alright. So if I think of something en route back to the house, as far as to get that buggy be able to get into reverse there, we'll try some things just to see. If nothing else, it might give some insight for anybody else that might have the same problem. I just don't want to have to... The one biggest thing is I don't want to have to keep rebinding keys, I guess, as far as to get another vehicle to work over. So switching to another vehicle, I don't want to have to keep going in and rebinding stuff. That would be a pain in the butt. As long as we can eliminate that problem. You stay in there. Coffee? It's the same thing. Alright, let's head back to the house. At some point here, I would like to probably take a trip. And I'll probably do that after, if we still got some time on our Friday, going into our Saturday to go sell some of those huge bundles over to the dealer. I think that would be kind of fun. I think it would be. I do want to sell some French fries too. So that's going to be it. And I forgot to pick those up. Dang it. I'll have to do that for our Friday. Yep, I did put those out by the house there, and I forgot to pick those up. My bad. I tried out the wheelbarrow to see how that would work on with putting the fries in there. It looks like it kind of works, but it's not designed for that. I'm not 100% sure what we use the wheelbarrow for, but I do remember reading something in the update patch notes, I guess, as far as for that. But I imagine that's for doing like the gardening on the outside, as far as to put dirt and stuff like that in there. I'm not sure. Oh, we gotta go slow. Wow, careful, barrels. Almost flipped out. Almost. Why are you going so slow here, guy? Get your butt out of the way. Silly dude. I mean, it's a sharp corner, but good grief, you don't have to go that slow. Alright, so we already seen the bunny twice, so we know he's still out there. He's living his life. Those 2 barrels there, they're just like itching to want to jump out. Take a wrong turn there, it's probably not too far away, I guess, as far as for them to want to jump out. So there's the timer, and no car this time. Okay. There's kind of a spawn there, I guess, as far as for a car coming out of that intersection, I guess you could call it. It's not really an intersection, it's only 3-way, but whatever. You get what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these, just so I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and put these French fries right in the truck, so I have them. So I can get these sold over to the snack shack or the diner, whatever you want to call it, and they're in the town. And we'll see how much we make off of these. Might be definitely worth our while to sell some French fries. Pretty cool. I like the packaging on it too. Alright, off we go. Okay, so let's get our next batch for our Friday, and this will get us up potentially to $5,000 worth of maple syrup sold. That's, I'm really going to be curious This is going to be the most we've ever sold on a week. For all the playthroughs, the days that we had on our whatever Wednesday, $5,000 worth of maple syrup in 1 week has definitely been the highest so far. So we've been getting roughly anywhere from 4 to 4,400 sold, and that's getting us to the tune of $22,000, a little over $22,000 by a payday on Sunday. Ooh, really curious to see what we get for this week's Sunday payday. How we doing there, pizza? Welcome on in. Okay, do we got a full reservoir? Pretty close. Pretty close. All right, let's go ahead and get this filled. So this will be all in prep, I guess, as far as for our Friday. Get another $1,000 sold, another 5 barrels. That'd be super duper awesome. Got home from the gym. Oh yeah, getting swole. Hopefully not sore. You hit legs feeling sore. Not really liking stairs too much. Yeah. So it was leg day today. Is that a fair mention? That's fair to say. Leg day. You gotta love leg day. So a lot of power squats and things like that. Okay, is that one full? This thing fills up so much faster. I really like that. Really like that. So this is one of the latest updates for anybody that's just now tuning in. Brand new reservoir. We got double the capacity and a much faster valve on it. So these barrels fill up twice as fast. Maybe even more, a little more than twice as fast. Yeah, it definitely can't be skipping legs, no. You gotta stay proportionate, you know. You work up the upper body too much, you can end up being like, what was that cartoon? Johnny Bravo? Yeah, if anybody remember Johnny Bravo? Remember his build? He was like so built on top, but he was like really small on the bottom. You start working out the bottom there, the legs. Don't skip the legs. Always got a kick out of that cartoon as far as this build. Not very proportionate at all. I guess that's what made the cartoon kind of funny. You got some pretty small arms and some massive calves. Yeah? Leg day can do that. Leg day can do that. Alright, so we can at least get one more barrel. Yep. Cool. So we'll at least get this one under the valve. And that'll start for a pretty good start here for our Friday morning. Yeah. So we got 3 barrels already ready to go. Cool. So again, for some that are just now tuning in, we did try some things, I guess, as far as so apparently there is a reverse on the buggy, and it's just a matter of getting that figured out. How to get the buggy into reverse with my settings. So there's quite a few new bindings, and the user interface is a little bit easier to use. So far, everything that I tried to get the buggy into reverse hasn't worked. So let's see here. We're gonna try one more thing. So I know Tech Guy Brian had mentioned just try to bind reverse itself. Let's see if that'll work. So for the vehicle, the only thing I try to do is just do the downshift or the upshift. That didn't seem to want to work. Let me see. I think if this if this is the way I think it's gonna work, it's gonna screw up, I guess, as far as the other vehicles and how they get into reverse. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so this button here, if I were to change that, which I don't want to do, I want to be able to still get my other vehicles into reverse with this button. So if I undo this one and try to redo that, it's going to screw up all my other vehicles. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So there's no way for me, unless I put it on here and put the F on this. Let's try that. Let's see if it works this way. So this will be on the keyboard and not so much on the steering wheel. Alright, so this is keyboard, mouse. This is my gamepad, which is the steering wheel. So let's see if this will work. Start it up. Now, if this works, then we got it figured out. See, it won't stand. You gotta hold it down. That's kind of dumb. I see how it's working. So you have to hold it down. Interesting. Okay. So I guess if nothing else, we do have that means. So it does go in reverse. So I just have to hold it down, I guess. Okay. That may not be too bad then. That might work. So I think that was the one thing I think I did not try. So just being able to bind reverse to the keyboard, the only thing it seems to require is to have to hold that key down. And I guess it kind of makes sense in a way. Okay. I can live with that. So at least I can get it in reverse here, at least anyway. I've always had a binding conflict, and I think it's something. It doesn't seem to been fixed, I guess, as far as with this latest update either. With this G27, it's very picky, I guess, as far as on what it binds, because like I was saying earlier, all of these numbers that it's saying for my steering wheel that it lists in here, they're not the same in the profiler. So I have to kind of decipher. I got my own little legend of sorts, I guess, as far as to say, okay, it's saying gear 3 should be button 15. It's not the same in my profiler, right? Just as an example. So it would be nice if I could shift the buggy in reverse with my shifter, but if I have to do it this way, that's fine too. So let's put this in first. So that's still working. Uh-oh. I thought I screwed that up. Alright, so let's do this. Spin her around. Alright, and then what we can do is push the F key. That puts it in reverse. I'm going to change view so. There we go. Now, I should be able to steer this guy. Yeah, so if I have to do it this way, this will work. It's not terrible. It's a wonky fix, but I guess it works. At least I have a means to be able to put the buggy in reverse. I just gotta hold the F key. I mean, I'll only be using it for doing for such things like this anyway, so that's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. At least there is a fix for that. Cool. It's probably not a perfect fix, but it'll work. I think that'll fly. Cut that off. Sweet. Cool. So at least we did figure something out for that. Just have to hold the F key as far as key binds. That's about all. Yeah, exactly there, Tech. That's basically the point I was trying to make. For the little, I'm gonna need the reverse. That's good enough. So instead of having to crank it into the garage, like I've been doing, is as far as to get that reverse to work. Yeah. Okay. So let's go see how our plants are doing in the bunker. It might already be grown. Because we did get them fully fertilized and watered. All that good stuff. Oh, I left the light on in here. Shoot. Wasting electricity. Telling you. Nope, they're only 51%. Alright, cool. Pretty far along, though, to be honest. I guess we can process some more of our cannabis. Let's do some huge packs. Alright, so that... Yep, so that math checks out there, Tech guy. You were saying it takes approximately 3 big baskets. So I had these pretty much all full. I had one basket that was a partial. So I got 2 empties and still at least 2 partials. So yeah, so not quite 3, but definitely doesn't hurt, I guess, as far as to make sure you got at least 3 full baskets to make a huge pack like this. Cool. So we're gonna have all. You got $50,000 worth of cannabis here to sell to the dealer. That's freaking. That's amazing. All right, let's see if we can combine some of these. Dang it. Use. There we go. Let's fill that in there. That frees up this basket. We'll put it over here. Actually, I don't want to stack that. I don't want to hide that. There we go. You should still be fertilized. Yep. I may turn this back on so we can get this growing. I think we need to still keep watering it. Okay. Is that? No, okay. Never mind. I thought I had a timer on it. A visible timer on it. Alright, so This one's empty. Cool. We'll put this over here as well. Alright, there's all my potatoes. Big packs. So these big packs, we're going to have to... We'll try and get these sold either once we get our maple syrup sold for Friday. Maybe going into our Saturday, we can make a trip over to the dealer and get that. That's 50 grand sitting right there. So we don't have quite enough, I guess, as far as to make another huge pack, because we need at least, just to be on the safe side, 3 big baskets. We'll have to make for this next batch. Not bad. We're in good shape down here, though, I feel. That works pretty good. Alrighty then. Let's see. What other trouble can we get ourselves into? I'm really tempted. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm pretty tempted to go get that boat. Because that'll still leave us, even after we buy the boat, we're still gonna have like 22,000 left in the bank. I just don't really feel I want to get the bank account down that low. I think once we get this payday on Sunday, it's gonna give me a little bit more ambition to want to do that. Oh, I know something else I wanted to do. That was way at the start of the stream. There's a bolt I need to replace on the steering wheel. So I need my wrench. Where's my wrench? I think that takes a 20mm bolt, which I have one right there. So let's get the wrench. I think this is how that works, but we're going to find out here in a second. Oh, can I not sit down? What the heck? Or can I get this off? Alright, cool. Get this rusty bolt off the wheel there. So I still got some mold bolts still laying on the rusty bolts. Put that right there. We're gonna grab one of these and put that on the steering wheel. Right, yeah, and that's the kind of thing. It would be more of just like a toy, just like the buggy. It is kind of useless. It'll just be a toy to be able to play with. Why does this not want to go in here? Oh shoot. Okay. Uh-oh. Why is that not going back in there? Hello? Won't let me sit. Alright, how are we supposed to do this? Alright, do we have to... Alright, hold on, I got an idea. Let's put these both down. Alright, and we'll sit down. And then we'll grab the wrench. Okay, and a bolt. And stick it in the hole. Oh, shoot. You dirty rascal. So the steering wheel fell off. Okay. That on the floor. Where'd my wrench go? Oh, shoot. Alright, put the steering wheel back on. You stay there. Alright, where'd my wrench go now? Son of a biscuit. Where'd the stinking wrench go? Hello, wrench, where'd you go? Where the heck did the wrench go? I don't want to go backwards, I want to go this way. Is that my wrench? No, that's the brackets. Where'd the frick the wrench go? Did it go under the car? I probably did. This is something else, I guess, that has been updated too. So wherever you put your seat setting at, it actually will stay. It doesn't reset on you, supposedly. I don't know where my wrench went. Let's get the jack stand. Lost my stinking wrench. I've been wanting to move this thing anyway to see if it actually will stay. Oh, come on. It's not even under the car. Where the heck did the darn wrench go? You piece of crap. Or you might have to use the Ugga. Hopefully the wrench will reset, I guess. I don't know where it went. Crazy darn thing anyway. Alright, let's get the Ugga. See if the Ugga will work. Probably a little bit overkill for what we need to do with this steering wheel, but... well, shoot. That's not gonna work either. Not gonna let me sit down. Oh, what the heck, man? Where'd that stinking wrench go? I thought maybe it fell in between the seat, but there's nothing there. It's not under the car. We already looked under that. Where the frick did it go? Well, this sucks. So I'm not going to be able to get this on there without the wrench. I got to have the wrench. I got to be able to sit down. The Ugga Dugga, I can't sit. So it'll put that Ugga Dugga back. Steering wheel is 12. That shouldn't matter though. The fact I still need to find the darn wrench. Welcome in there, chaotic. How we doing? So it's a 12 millimeter for the steering wheel. Is it? Let me see. So this is the one I took out. Oh, it is a 12. All right. Fair enough. So I guess if nothing else, just check the old bolt. I have no idea where that went, but it is a 12 confirmed. I still need to find my wrench. I don't know where the wrench went. Definitely looked bigger than a 12. Wrench, where did you go? I'm gonna put that back on. So can we at least put... Where's the bolt? There it is. Can we at least put that in there? Yep. Alright, so we'll go on there at least. So maybe now we can use the Ugga Dugga? Let's see here. Still bothers me that I lost the wrench. There I go. There we go. That'll work. Alright, sweet. Got that figured out. Another problem figured out. Alright, cool. Now we got that replaced. Now we don't have that ugly rusty bolt on there anymore. So it looks like we got some bolts to replace also on the door hinges. Yep. Cool. So I got plenty of new ones. Right here. Let's use the Ugga Dugga. Come on, Ugga Dugga. Come over here. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's see. How do we get at these guys? You have 1.7 million. I've taken the really light approach, I guess, as far as on a car. I just wanted like a sleeper. I know there's a lot of upgrades you can get to the car, and I just didn't want to get them. Yeah, 15K. I know what you meant. I didn't want to have all that. I wanted to have a sleeper. How do we get at these? Can we sit? No. Bummer. So I know there's bolts. Right. Oh, can we get at it right that way? Yeah. So I've taken the approach of not putting all the flary stuff, I guess, as far as on it yet. I think it looks pretty cool the way it is. I do want to get like the carbon fiber hood and all that kind of stuff eventually. But for right now, it's just not in the. Just don't feel like it. Don't feel like it. And that's what I've been mentioning. It's about the playthrough of the game. There's really no wrong way to go about it. Well, I guess we can get at it from here. Hello. There it goes. So I don't know how we get the rest of them, but place that guy. Ooh, this guy got kind of. Oh, okay. Got it. Nailed it. All right, cool. There's a couple more bolts we can replace. Let's get a couple new bolts. We bought plenty of them. So anytime we see some bolts that need to be replaced, we'll go ahead and get those done. So that goes in there. Another bolt. There is a lip spoiler. You can win a night race. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of those night races either. I've been really trying to tune the car too. But I figure I'll try my luck on the time trials over at the Speedway. And I feel once I get a really good idea, I guess, as far as how to dial the car in, it's a little loosey-goosey. It's a little bit rough to handle. You got to go easy on the throttle. Otherwise, she tends to want to get all squirrely. So, got to get a little bit more handle on that stuff. Eventually, we'll get there. Alright, so these old bolts, I know they can go to the junkyard. I'm going to put them up here for now. Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, they keep landing outside here. Kind of crazy. There's a bunch of them that are out here. At least they were. They kind of blend in here. See how it's right there? There's one right here. They kind of land out on the outside. It's kind of funny. I got a magnetic tray. Maybe I can put them in there. There we go. We'll put all our rusty bolts. Oh, no, I don't need the NOS. We'll put them in the magnetic tray. We got two of them. There's a bunch of them that are on the outside there. They kind of... I tried to put them all in this bin, and they all ended up outside for some reason. Alright, so I wanted to get this other side. That's what I wanted to do. Put my coffee end out right here. Goofy thing anyway. Okay, so we got two, should be two on this one as well. I don't have the radio. There's a lot of things I don't have. And I've taken that approach, I guess, as far as for reasons. Because there's a lot to be done with it. There's really no wrong way to play this game, right? That's the other thing that I've kind of mentioned with this. There's really no sequence. Oh, what is this? Tire inflator? Is this new? Never had this before. Holy crap. This is something new. This was not here before. Tech guy, is that one a new thing? Inquiring minds want to know. Is this a rusty one? I think that's a rusty one. We'll put that in the tray. Yep, it's definitely a rusty one. So that was one of them I took off. Sweet. Alright, we got another one here. So we got a pneumatic tire inflator here too. That's cool. It's always been there? Oh, gotcha. I never noticed it before, I'll be honest. So there's definitely some things that I have not realized. Spit that guy out. Pick it up. Now come on. There you go. Go in the tray. We'll put all our rusty bolts in. Shoot, did it get in there? It did. That's 4 bolts. That was 2 per door. Well, these things kind of like glow in the dark. I just realized. These green bolts. That's kind of cool. Wait, did I get one? Oh my god. I need to throw some lights on. It gets so dark so fast. There we go. So these green bolts tend to glow in the dark, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Didn't notice that before. What are you doing? Kind of went right through the bench. There we go. Let's get this green bolt out. That one. Put that back in this tray. Can I go back in there? Guess not. Once you already pull it up, once you pull it out, you can't put it back in. Yeah, we bought some of these color bolts as a try them out. I did put some on the front struts. Kind of dressed it up there a little bit. It's kind of cool. I need to put some bolts into that door. Don't let me forget. Yeah, so we put some green ones on here to kind of dress that up a little bit. I thought it was pretty cool. Yep. So we've done, you know, just some mild adjustments to the car for now. I've been kind of frugal on spending the money. You know, like I said, for reasons. No sense is because you got it just to go ahead and buy it, right? Tire inflator, that's yeah. So I'm finding obviously there's some new stuff in, new stuff to me, stuff that I didn't realize that was there. I know the Ugga Dug has been super duper nice. I wish I knew where my stinking wrench went though. When I was trying to sit down in the car, it tended to just go to the wayside. Oop. So you gave me a taste of Merple Circle. We need to get ourselves some blupper, and why is this not? Is that the wrong size? No, it's 12. Why is it not going in there? There it goes. Stubborn little piece of crap. Alright, let's get these drilled in. Now, the fact that we can get this big ass Ugga Dugga in there, that's kind of funny. Alright, so we got a couple more bolts we got replaced. Nice. We're slowly but surely getting the car back to brand new. So is this an old one? I think that's a rusty one. I can't tell. I think that's a rusty one. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow we got 5. I don't know how we got 5. Did I take a bolt out somewhere that I didn't realize? Oh, or was that for the, no, that one I threw. I don't know what that one was for. Hopefully I'm not missing a bolt somewhere. Alright, I know. You're thirsty and tired and all that crap. Alright, we're gonna get to bed. It's been a pretty productive day. Alright, let's go ahead and turn our night light on over here. some light on the subject. Get ourselves some blubber, also known as breakfast, lunch, and supper. And we're gonna have some maple syrup. Put our empties over here. Awesome. Alright. Cool, now we're ready for bed. Night night. So we're gonna get up. Probably get up about 4 in the morning here. Holy crap, we did sleep a little bit longer for our Friday, but still early enough, I guess, as far as it's not too late. Not too late, that's good. Alrighty then, so... yeah, I'm kind of a little bit concerned as to how I ended up with an extra rusty bolt, unless that was just one that was laying on the ground that I forgot to pick up from a previous deal. Because we got the one on the steering wheel. Yeah. We got the two. Yeah, the two there. At some point that wrench is going to pop up somewhere. It's going to show up somewhere. So, it's not under the car, it wasn't under the seat, that I could tell. I wonder if I take the seat out. Kind of curious here. Let's see if we take the seat out, if maybe it's under the seat. Yeah, let's try that real quick. Gotta find this wrench. It couldn't have gone too far because it either went under the car, which we already checked, or under the seat. So let's just spit these out here. Oh, we can fold that. I didn't. Oh shoot, that is that's pretty cool. Whoops, I put the Ugga away though. My bad. Okay, Ugga is filling back up. Alright, now we can fold it back this way. Fold the seat back. And we get the two front bolts. So far I'm not seeing the wrench, but it's got to be under there. It has to be. I don't know where else it would have went. There's no other place it could have went. Are these bolts rusty too? If these bolts are rusty too, we're going to have to get rid of these. Definitely going to have to get rid of those too. There we go. Alright, cool. Now this should come out, in theory. Did it? Uh-oh. Ah! Get it out. Why is it not coming out of there? Hello? Okay, so why is it not coming out of there? There we go. Cool. Alright, so no wrench. I don't know where that stinking wrench went. Okay, are these bolts rusty? I think they are. We'll put these in the tray. So if they are, we're going to get these replaced. Whoops. Get in the tray. Oh my goodness. Oh, those are 20mm bolts. Yeah, that's the one I just put in there. That's a 20mm bolt. I don't think I got enough of those. Yeah, these are 12. So I'm going to have to get some 20mm bolts unless I put these in there. Yep, I got some yellow. Might have to see if I can get some more 20mm bolts. This is the standard? Yeah. Put in for the seats. My engine has a terrible knock. Does it? No, that was actually the Ugga Dugga. The air compressor filling up. It kind of sounded that way, didn't it, Easy? It's kind of funny. Alright, so still didn't find our wrench, our portable wrench. Anyway, so that's kind of makes me sad. So these apparently are 20mm bolts. No, these are 12s. What the heck? Why is there a 20 in here? Oh, was that from the steering wheel? Where did this one come from? I'll put that back in here. I don't know where that one came from. So all these are 12s. There should be 4 of those? Why is it only 3? What the heck? Or did one go in there? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I guess that rusty bolt did go in there. Jeez, so Pete. Getting lost here with all the bolts. Definitely don't want to miss any, that's for sure. So we're going to put 4 new 12 millimeters, so that's for the seat. I don't know where that 20 millimeter came from. I don't know if that was under the seat or what. Because the bolt for the steering wheel is still in there, so okay. We're good there. Oh, school bus is going by. Where'd that bolt go? I guess it did go in there. It always seems like it's sometimes falling through the ground. It's like crazy. Alright, so we want to put this seat back in. Ta-da! And we want to get 4 new bolts. So we got 2 here to use up. So, are we going to be able to... I guess we'll get the front ones first. That'll work. Bolt there. Get all these rusty bolts placed out. Alright, give me the dugga. Alright, now we need to get the back. Roll this thing forward. And get to fold this up and get the back ones there. Sweet. Okay, we got a whole nother pack here. I'm gonna have to get up another pack of 12 millimeter bolts, I guess. We can get those over at the gas station. Okay. Why ain't going in there? Hello? Oh, for crying out loud. Did that go into the car? It sure did. You dirty, rotten thing, you. Went under the car. Yeah, these are 12s, so they should go in there. Why didn't they go in there? Or are these 20 bolts in the 20 mil? Wait, there must be 20s in the back? What the heck is going on here? Why are these not going in? What in the world? So it must be 20s? I got 2 of them, at least anyway. That there. Are these 20s that go in the back? I thought they were all 12s that I picked up off the floor, the rusty ones. Alright, what is happening here? Why do these bolts not want to go in? Alright, I'm confused here. Why do these bolts not want to go in? Let's try the 12. Give me the 12. Being stubborn. Oh, there it goes. Had to find that sweet spot, I guess. Alright, there's one. Silly darn thing, anyway. Just being temperamental. Whoop, whoop. I saw it. It lit up. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, almost had it. Come on. There we go. Gotta find that sweet spot. Alright, so Ugga Dugga. Oh, we got, that's the one that fell on the floor. I think that's a 20. I think so. Let me double check. Nope, that's a 12. We'll put that on the bench. There we go. That's a, I think it's a new one. And then need to Ugga Dugga back. Alright, so that's that side. Cool. And we definitely need to roll this back. Right about there, it looks good. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, we got some work to do here with our maple syrup for our Friday. So let's not spend too much time. So we got a little bit more done, I guess, on the car to kind of remove some of the rusty bolts. I think I will pick up another pack of 12 millimeter bolts. That seems to be the most popular one that we need for the car. For now, what we're going to do is actually get some maple syrup processed here and get that sold for our final day here on Friday. So we're back to a foggy day. Some crappy weather. Alright, let's see. So we're already, should be pumping. Oh, tank is empty. Holy crap. What is going on here? So we must have a full reservoir. So we got an empty tank. That seems to be the name of the game here to, so it looks like we must have fully caught up, I guess, as far as with, getting the tank on the outside to be empty on our Friday. Yeah. So we should have enough to make at least 1 barrel here. Not 2. We'll have our 5 barrels to sell. So that's our $1,000. We'll have $5,000 worth of maple syrup sold for this week. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, so getting back to, I guess, as far as to the known upgrades I know I can get for the car, I just haven't found any reason to really need them. So if it does help performance-wise, I guess, as far as to do the time trial, that's mostly what I've been focusing on, I guess, as far as to do that. I'm really caring so much, I guess, as far as to have, you know, it for looks, so much as I do for function. So most of the upgrades that I've done to the car have been more for function. And that's not to say that a lot of the upgrades you can get to the car, especially from Roger, aren't functional upgrades, but I think maybe putting the spoiler onto it might help, I guess, as far as with yes, we do got the french fries in here too, with our performance being able to get. I only need to shave my time trial over at the Speedway for the road course down like 3 seconds, so doesn't seem like a whole lot. You stay over there, fries. We're gonna go sell these over at the Snack Shack. They open up at noon, I think it is, so by the time we sell our maple syrup and all that, we'll be able to go on over there and see how much we get for fries. I know Tech Guy is kind of reserved, I guess, as far as to say how much we get for fries. So we'll probably be surprised, I guess, as far as with how much we get for fries. We'll find out, I suppose. Right, so I got this in. Give me the high... Oh, that's reverse. Give me the high gear. Should have probably not done that while we're on the hill, but this just goes to show you how much of a brute this truck is. All you need is the high gear, and this thing just it'll go. Hope you're doing well there, Easy. You know, you popped in, I guess, as far as you obviously popped in at that time when the air compressor was filling back up, and it definitely sounded like a pretty bad knock on the engine. That's probably a fair assessment. Although in the car, you know, as far as the car that we were working on there prior to heading on over to go sell some more maple syrup here, well, we did replace the engine. So if it's knocking, with it being as new as it is, that's a serious problem. Oh yeah, I definitely got a chuckle out of that. Oh, bunny rabbit. That's the 3rd time we've seen that. I swear that bunny's got a death wish. He's got a death wish. That'd be super duper funny. You can actually run it over. I know I've clipped him probably quite a few times. Alright, so we've got a little bit of company going into town. I guess this for this last day on a Friday here as far as to sell the maple syrup anyway. Move or lose it. Here's another one. Move it or lose it. Oh, we gotta go say hi to Roger Dodger here. We don't really gain anything friendship-wise with Roger, so this is what was being mentioned by Chaotic, just to kind of confirm here for those that don't know. There is a spoiler that you can buy. Where is it at? Is it this one? No. Yeah, so what I wanted, this is what I want to get. So this is what I want to get, is the louvered steel or the carbon fiber, right? So I either want to get this one or this one. I'm kind of at a toss-up between the carbon fiber and the louver. Really like that. That clear one, that's a little bit meh. And then either, if I go with the carbon fiber hood, I would get the carbon fiber trunk. So it's noon. And you can get the different types of spoilers here. I don't know which one you meant by the lip spoiler. I don't really like the looks of these, I'll be honest. And I guess that's probably the other reason I haven't. But if it does better the performance on the car, it may behoove me, I guess, as far as to want to get those. Pretty much everything else we do have. I don't have the racing seat. We could probably go ahead and get it. Why not? We got the money. we'll buy that from him just to kind of maintain relationship with that. So we did get a little bit more friendship. We should be at 41 with nope, gotta go this way. That's right. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, so that's a new thing too, I guess, as far as that little portable console. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit wonky with the key bindings on it. I'll have to get some things figured out with that. Yep, so we're officially at 41. Now, as it stands right now, even post-fact or pre-fact of this latest update, you really don't gain anything. There's no perk for getting friendship with Roger, as well as a lot of even Eric. The only ones that have really made any changes: Norman, Jacques, and Mother, and Frank. So those we already have. Anthony is the dude that we race at night. We haven't done a lot of racing at night. You gotta... Yeah, the fact that it's at night, and usually that's about the time I need to be going to bed, get some sleep. I don't have enough energy. I know I could use coffee to offset that, but it usually takes way too much coffee, I guess, as far as to get the energy back up. So that's about the only reason why I haven't bothered to do that, I guess, as much. But that is something you can do. It's definitely not a necessity, and that's kind of what I like about the way you can play this game. There's really no wrong way. No wrong way at all. And we've been having a lot of fun just doing it the way we've been doing it. But the fact that there's so many more things we could do... Uh-oh. What happened? Why am I not... Oh, I mean, not in gear, that's why. What happened to my pedals? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Why are my pedals not working? My shifter works. But my pedals didn't give up on me. Hold on a second. Let me get this seat out of here. I might have to come back and pick that up. And make sure we got all 4 of these. Why were my pedals not working? Are you freaking kidding me right now? So hold on. Don't tell me it undid my freaking pedals. I'm gonna be super upset. I know I've been going in and out of this thing for quite a bit here, and I think that might have that's coffee, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's what's causing it. So my actual steering wheel pedals are not working. What the heck is going on here? Well, crap. So my shifter works, so that's fine. Steering wheel works, so it's just the pedals are not connected. What the frick? This is not good. So I know I've been going in and out of that menu, and I don't know if that's what screwed it up or not. Son of a biscuit. Alright, hold on. Oh man, this is not going to be cool if I don't have any pedals. Just a second here, let me see. So my shift, game console. Yeah, so we do got key bindings, I guess, as far as that's cool. I'll check that out later. Where's my pedals at? Where's acceleration? Throttle. Okay, why in the heck did that go to F9? The heck? What the heck did you do here? Pedals do not seem to be responding. This is not good. What in the hell? Oh boy. Alright, where's my vehicle? Alright, throttle, F9. Pedals are not responding. This is not good. Not good. Well, snap. Alright, give me a second here, folks. I'm gonna see if I can work this problem here. Because if not, I might have to end this early. Right now, the pedals are not responding. I don't know if it has anything to do with the controls in the game or what the deal is. So give me just a second. I'm gonna switch this over. See if I can get this figured out here. I'm gonna go mute here for a second so you won't hear anything in game and all that stuff, so bear with me. Alright, so progress report here, folks. I guess as far as appreciate everybody that bearing with me on this. So I had to save the game, which took us past being able to get the maple syrup sold in time at the Federation. So that's a And we've already got $4,000 sold, so I'm not too much upset with that. But I had to completely close the game. I've reopened it. Switch this back over. All in an effort, I guess, as far as to get the pedals, I guess, as far as to respawn back. So I don't know if it had anything to do with the game itself or what. But all of a sudden the pedals weren't working, so go ahead and continue on this. I did come to find that you cannot save the game with that portable game console while you're driving. So if you're sitting in a vehicle, you just have to get out of the car, which makes sense because you shouldn't be. That's distracted driving. Alright, so he's still out here. Okay, we did buy the seat. I'm just seeing if everything did save. Looks like it did. Okay, so other than the fact that we went past, I guess, as far as the Federation being open to go sell our barrels, that's the only bad side. I can still drop these off here. Let's see if our pedals are back, though. Still have no pedals. This is not good. Pedals are a no-go. Even with closing the game, I'm coming back in, so I'm not sure what's going on with the pedals. Something came disconnected here somewhere, so I just feel like in an effort to get that repaired, there's no other way for me to, other than to use my keyboard, which I could do that, but that's not going to be very fun. Let me try this. Oh boy. I need to shut the door. This is going to be kind of wonky because I'm going to have to use my keyboard to accelerate. But just like I've said before, I guess as far as there is fail-safes in the game. So I guess if nothing else, this is... So the steering's kind of wonky too. I don't know what's going on with that. My steering isn't even functioning properly either, so something went wrong. More than likely with my controller. My steering wheel, I should say. Huh. I don't have the proper calibration on this. It does steer, but it's not steering like it was previously. I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna struggle bust this all the way through, and I think I'm gonna end up probably ending this early because I need to get that figured out. I don't know if my steering wheel is taking a crap or what the deal is, because it is not functioning the way it was earlier, you know, for the most part of the game. Not good. Alright, so I'm trying to use keyboard and mouse to use throttle and accelerator, and this is not fun. So the steering is all wonky, and also pedals don't work, so I don't know what's up with that crap. Let's at least get our barrels set up here, so if nothing else, I'll just get these set up for them to sell for next week. We did get at least 4,000 sold, so that's kind of the upside. This would have been $5,000 worth sold, but yeah. I think what I am going to do is just get this all set up for next week, and I got to get this figured out why my steering wheel's acting all wonky. Yeah, they're already closed. I just want to confirm. This totally sucks. Alright, so let's try to put this up on here. So they'll at least be over here to be able to sell for next week. We'll have $1,000 right off the bat. We'll take these barrels and at least put them in the truck. I was really hoping to be able to do some time trials, but with the way the steering wheel's not working properly, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. The steering calibration is all out of whack, and even getting out of the game and coming back in, that has not corrected it. So something a little bit more catastrophic seems to be happening with the steering wheel. What it seems. I don't know why all of a sudden It's doing that. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can at least sell these fries. We'll find that out. I'm gonna struggle through this as much as I can, but this is it's definitely not fun. I will admit that. Okay, show the parking brakes off. Crap. Alright, here goes nothing. How did I lose my trailer? I just realized that. I don't have my trailer. Where the frick did my trailer go? Oh my god. What is happening? I don't even know if I had it when we went to Roger. Crap. So I don't even know where that went. Did it disconnect after I saved? Let's go back over to Rogers and see what happened there. Yeah, this really sucks to have to use keyboard and mouse for throttle and brake. And it doesn't want to steer very well. I have to crank the wheel, so the calibration is all jacked up for some reason. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this place is probably gonna be closed anyway. Oh shoot. I'm trying to use the pedals and I forget that they're not working. Alright, let me go see if the trailer's over here, I guess. Oh, come on, steer! For Christ's sake. This sucks the big kahuna. Now my shifter's not working. Why is it not going in reverse? Oh my god, this thing is so broken right now. What is going on? Are you freaking kidding me right now? So I have to, oh my god, Dad. Oh my, this is not cool, folks. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to end this because this is gonna get on my nerves. I need to get this figured out as to what is happening here. All these buttons are screwed up. The steering is not calibrated. It's just not doing the way what it's supposed to. So I need to get this figured out. So as unfortunate as I gotta end right now and get this figured out because this is gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I don't know what happened, but I need to get down to the bottom of it. I do want to thank everybody that did stick around. I apologize, I guess, as far as for the immediate shutdown, I guess, as far as of this here, but somewhere, I guess, as far as along the line of going over to Roger here, the controls just went bonkers. And I don't know what the heck happened. All I did was buy the seat. I tried to put the seat in the truck, and I don't know if that's what screwed it up. So it looks like the trailer is over here. So that must have came disconnected because I saved. So, alright. If nothing else, I'm just going to have it saved at that point here where the truck was over here. And that's fine. So, again, I want to apologize as much as I can, I guess, as far as for having to end this early so I can get this figured out with the wheel. Nothing seems to want to work right now with the controls. So, key bindings, steering, and everything is just jacked up. I don't know why. So I need to get that figured out. So I'm going to get that all figured out. And if nothing else, we'll end this thing. I'll be figuring this out. I hope everybody has a fantastic Turkey Day, if you do celebrate that. And we'll see you again as far as for Saturday, for something different Saturday. More than likely be playing some Builder Simulator. So we started the sandbox build of a planned house, you know, as far as in the sandbox mode. So if you want to see the completion of that, definitely feel free to tune in for that. And man, this totally sucks. I really don't want to have to end this, but I don't know how else to do this. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to do this legitimately, I guess, as far as get that figured out. If nothing else, I will hopefully see you guys all Saturday. Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday. If you're not following the button, following the channel, I should say, hit the follow button to get the notifications when the stream is live. Also, got the social medias are posted to the channel. The Discord, Twitter, while it still remains there. Apparently, that's still up in the air, apparently. as to whether or not Twitter's still going to be around. But while it is still around, feel free to follow that. Follow us on the Twitter. We got our Spline Design Studios Facebook group page that serves as our forum for the modding group, splinedesignstudios.com. Again, can't apologize enough. I guess as far as having to end this early. Hopefully we'll get that all figured out by next Wednesday. We'll just see y'all again hopefully real soon. Later, everybody.